no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it.
Shake him down, we go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Friday night, gotta rest, in the morning, hit the block. Shake him down, we go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Hey, I'm a workaholic, boy, don't play with me. Hey, no breaks, do this till the death of me. I'm with Elohim, careful what you say to me. Better watch your talk. We been the chosen ones, I heard you claim to be. Yeah. What do you got, hey, what do you got? What do you got, cause talk is cheap. What do you got, you see me sick. Yeah, we got that remedy. What do you got, hey, what do you got? Heard you got that kill for me. What do you got, cause I need help. What do you got, cause talk is cheap. So I dedicate to do this every week. Yeah, we not moving corners, so they thinking that we weak. Yeah. Never get it twisted, ayy, don't sleep. We the sanctified, we pull up to your hood to clean the sheet. Yeah, yeah, and I'm blessed. Wolfie on the crest, yeah. All I do is raving, praying for the rest. To the east, from the west, on a quest, never rest. About that work, dog, about it, I'm obsessed, yeah. Sabbath morning, rise and shine, hit the block, make it hot, shake him down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Friday night, gotta rest, in the morning, hit the block, shake him down, we go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock.
Hit the block, make it hot, they be shocked, that's a wop. Watch a doctorate, head chop, body drop. Get the mop, this a jam, this a bop. For the flock, top of top. How much love, that's a lot. On the quest, not a yacht. Got a Glock, it don't pop, that's a prop. Nigga stop, ain't no fear in the mirror. Check your spirit watch, we just pick a corner. We any money on. From here to California, we pull up and it's a corner. Kamikaze sliding like conveyor belts. If you try to play the prophet, you gon' play yourself. Saturday to day to day, we on the way with help. Big soldier, we take orders like okay, what else? Check the stats, all facts, never cap. We be everywhere we at, on the map, in the trap. Me and Ja, back to back, boots black, script strap. Listens with that, this and that. Friday night, take a nap. We wake up, it's a wrap.
Sabbath morning, rise and shine, hit the block, make it hot, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Friday night, gotta rest in the morning, hit the block, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Sabbath morning, rise and shine, hit the block, make it hot, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Friday night, gotta rest in the morning, hit the block, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock.
I ain't Haitian, I ain't black.
juice, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride yo my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I'ma leave, ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I'ma leave, ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation.
righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome to Patient Saints Radio.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Deacon Malachi.
I'm Captain Amaziah.
Captain R.E.A.
Captain Barnabas.
Officer Nehemiah.
Uh-oh.
Officer
Willie
Solomon.
Hold on, how you just get
Willie.
Officer Carmella. Hey, y'all guests be out of control.
Yo,
just
you're a
jumping the
special
gun?
guest, man. You gotta wait your turn, man.
What the hell is going on?
That was going on with Willie, man. He just got rehired. He already out of order.
No, he ain't hired. He has a special guest.
Oh, he's a special guest featuring Willie.
Who's Willie?
Willie. Patient Saints featuring Willie. Hey,
Israel, what's going on?
It's another beautiful day in Babylon, the
Wagwan,
mystery.
Wagwan.
mystery.
Wagwan.
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 Big Deeks.
Hey, you Jews in Atlanta know how to party, man. We had a nice, memorable, awesome feast day last night. All praises for that.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
All praises. All
Hey,
praises.
man, I didn't go to sleep until 3 o'clock, and I was here. I get up 7:30 this morning.
You'll be all right, Deacon.
And I got an 11-hour drive coming up. Oh,
That's oppression right there.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
question
saying?
right there, man. I got 11 hours. I gotta go to work after this. But anyway.
Hey, Deacon.
Israel, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Deacon,
yeah, what's up?
I would just like to clarify
Bring it out.
Yeah, you go ahead.
what I said.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. What you try to clarify?
I want to clarify what my deacon said last night at the end of the show. At the end of
Who
Sabbath
are you
class.
talking about? You talking
Talk about
New York
our deacon Malachi.
or in New York?
Yeah.
Man, hell with New York.
Shout out to the Raven
There
and
you
Wolf.
go.
Shout out to the Raven and Wolf.
Hey, deacon, I'm innocent now. Hey, listen, we love the body in New York and Philly. That's what I said last week. We
That
love
what you
y'all.
said. That what you said.
I said shout outs to Philly took care of me very well.
Yep.
Captain Joel.
I remember that.
You remember that, right?
I remember
Captain
that.
Joel, Laquat Mataz's house, Officer Ephraim house.
Remember that.
They fed me, put me up, things like that. But the actual city itself, I'm talking about what Esau set up, not what our people set up, what Esau set up is
Bring it out.
Horrible.
it's not good.
Bring it out.
I'm going to be politically correct.
He said
done?
not
You
good.
done? You done?
Is you
Hey,
finished
I don't
or
want to
you
lose
done?
my rank.
Cal,
So
you
I'm going to
done?
be politically
Is you
correct.
finished
I'm
or
done.
you
Go
done,
ahead, Deke.
Cal?
You go in, Deke.
Listen. I said it. I'm going to say it again.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Stand
The
on
only
it.
reason I go to New York is because of the brothers and sisters there.
That's right.
That's right.
If it wasn't for the brothers and sisters there, as far as I'm concerned, burn down New York.
Babylon.
Is we finished or we done?
I'm dead serious.
He like,
Listen,
let the nuke
listen.
hit there first.
New York is one of the most oppressing city in the United States.
Yeah.
Oppressing state in the United States.
I had to
That's
drop.
a fact.
State.
I had to
I
drop.
only, again, I'm going to repeat what I said. I only go to New York because of the brothers, like people like Deacon Malachi, yeah? Deacon Yausaf.
Deacon
not
Asaph.
Deacon, not Deacon Yausaf, Deacon Asaph. You got Labaka, you got the brothers and sisters there. I love the brothers and sisters to death. I will put a mask on, cover my nose,
Coronavirus, man.
to go see brothers and sisters there. But New York is one of the most filthiest place in America. Philly is they should call it dirtiest Philly.
Philly's worse.
Dirty ass.
Listen, I'm just listen. Let me make something clear. It's not only New York.
Right.
There's a lot of state I travel. I only travel to those states because of brothers and sisters there.
Right,
I'm gonna give you another state.
We would never go there if there was no brothers and
Exactly.
sisters there.
I'm gonna give you another state. Alabama, Kentucky.
Yeah,
those state is depressing as hell.
Yeah.
Babylon is just
You ever
depressing.
go to even South Carolina? Those state is depressing as hell.
Yeah.
I'm only going to those state. I only go to those state because of brothers and sisters for the love I have for them. I love my brothers. I love my sisters.
That's it.
But the city?
But the city, like Alabama,
Like
that
what-
state
what-
is dead.
What in the hell would you actually drive to Alabama for?
Like South Carolina, someplace,
Fireworks.
someplace in South Carolina. I'm like, yo, people actually live here.
There's nobody in the street.
It's like that thing
Fireworks
is
and
totally
dead.
dead.
Ain't nobody doing
It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
What about,
Kentucky,
what about Oklahoma?
same thing.
Yeah. Hey,
Some of,
went to
but let me tell you,
Oklahoma.
some of these places I cannot even. I don't want to even leave because
Yo.
you cannot even go to camp.
Patience,
There's even no place to go
Patience
to
Saint's
camp.
about to get mad hate mail.
No, we
bro.
ain't.
Man.
Telling the truth.
Hey, we
I'm
telling
telling
the
the
truth.
truth.
If you agree, call in.
Yeah.
Dirty ass.
Call
Hey,
in.
nah, but I was depressed just driving through New York last week, man. The traffic on the GWB, man.
Solomon, I don't even like taking my truck in New York.
Listen,
Can I ask you a
crazy,
question?
man.
Did you pay a toll in New York for that truck?
No.
Oh, you lucky.
He-
You lucky.
He said he went the long way.
Lucky. You went the
No, no, no.
long
Which way did you go?
I went through the GWB.
No, you paid a toll. The company paid
No,
the
no,
toll.
no. The company paid the toll.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
paid
what
a
I'm
toll.
saying.
you know how much that toll probably is? About $100.
Hey,
About
let me tell you
$100.
something.
I ain't had to pay.
For you to take for you to take your truck from Georgia, just to get to Brooklyn, it's going to cost you close to $200. I'm totally alone. I think it's more. 200 something.
Oh no, I did. I think I did see a toll. I think it was like 60.
It's going to take you. Just listen,
When I
man.
went to
But the
Pennsylvania,
traffic, man.
they had one toll. How much was that toll? $97.
Hey,
Damn.
I want to tell you,
One
DK
toll.
Malakaya, listen to this. DK Malakaya, listen close.
New York sucks.
New York don't make headquarter. Headquarter make New York.
Hey, drop the bomb, man. Drop the bomb.
Don't get it twisted, my brother.
All right, I'm staying out of this. This got nothing to do
New
with
York
me.
don't, because you said respect New York, headquarters in New York.
Oh snap!
You said respect New York, headquarters in New York. New York don't make headquarters.
That's what's up, D. Stand on it.
Headquarter is not New York. Headquarter is the brothers and the sisters. That's happen to live in New York. But headquarter have nothing to do with New York. Headquarter can be anywhere.
AD, I'm sure.
If your brothers and sisters decide to go to United States, headquarters right there. If Bishop decide to visit United States or the deacon, headquarters right. Okay, for example, I'm going to give you an example.
Awesome.
Pastor is going to be in North Carolina. For that week, headquarters is going to be in North Carolina.
Hey, drop the bomb, bro. Drop the bomb, bro.
Yeah, DK Malachi, you didn't know that, huh? Yeah, I just bought some heavy stuff on you right there, brother.
They got a Uzi with an Uzi and shotgun.
He said,
Yo, for 1 week, headquarters gonna be North Carolina's gonna be headquarters, brother. So it's not about the state; it's about where all the deacons or bishop is.
Hey.
See what I'm saying? Hey, I had to find a way. You know what I'm saying?
Israel is a
around.
Yes, headquarters moving around.
Israel is a people before a place.
Yeah, headquarters is people before a place, my brother.
Hey, Malachi, I think you need to get that phone ready. I think we're going to have some calls.
Call in.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Like, for example, like Dolly Philly. I call it Dolly Philly. Like Dolly Philly, the brothers and sisters happen to have a school there.
And they're very
But
charitable. Very charitable.
For 1 week, Dolly Philly is gonna be in North Carolina, my brother.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, DK Malakaya, don't get it twisted, my brother.
Right.
You in Labaka. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, put that in a cup and drink it.
Now say it.
I didn't say nothing.
Hold on.
Now say
Hey, I was gonna say put that in a pipe, but they don't smoke.
Damn.
Hey, but listen.
Put that in a woman coke.
Diggs.
Roman Coke.
Yesterday, right?
They come.
The only person never said nothing is Deacon Aiton. Why?
Because Deacon Aiton know. Deacon Aiton know Philly's Dolly's there for Will.
Captain Joel knows. The hell is this?
But again, I love your brothers. I love your sisters to death.
That's right.
So I'm ready to swallow it. Go to New York. Go to Dolly Philly.
Yeah.
But
we will swallow it and go there.
but I'm going to say it again. New York is filthy. It's a fact.
So that Esau a little dirty city.
And
You just
the
live
city is cold as hell.
Yeah.
Always cold. Everybody's miserable.
Philly.
The woman is miserable.
Damn.
The woman wanna punch you in the face all the time.
Yeah.
That's some violent women.
Hey,
What's that, New
wait,
York?
hold
Violent
on.
woman.
Hold on. Tell us what happened when you was driving in Philly.
Oh,
Tell us what
man.
happened.
I think it was Officer Laquat, and he was pulling up, and he was parking, and so he looking, and up there it's harder to find parking spots, so he driving a little slow looking for a parking spot. The lady behind him, she pissed off. So you see her doing all this in the window, whatever case may be. So then he pull off to the side, and she rolled down her window, and she was like, I ain't gotta get mad or something like that. I got a gun. And I was like, damn.
That's Philly.
Ready to
See?
shoot.
That's what we talking about.
The hell is this?
They don't act like that.
So I
in
told
Atlanta.
you, man. The woman,
Sister
the woman
too.
up north, boy.
It was a sister.
She was talking crazy. I got a gun.
What, nigga? I got a gun, nigga. What?
Feel like.
The
Right.
woman up north, boy. They be like, "What's up,
That's New
nigga?
York. What up, my nigga?
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. What? What's up? What?" That's the woman in New York. The woman up north.
Damn. Stepped on my Timbs.
Stepped on my
My
Timbs,
butters.
nigga?
My butters.
Stepped on my butters.
Oh, man.
You got a phone call?
Yeah, we got a call.
Oh, okay, nah. All right, so what we going to do, man? What we going over?
Oh, when I say the women in New York, I'm not talking about the sisters in
The body,
headquarters.
not the
not
body.
I'm
the
not talking
righteous
the body.
sisters.
They're
Not you righteous
I'm not talking about the sisters in New York body. They're righteous.
Some of the one who
Right.
wear leggings
Something
and
like that.
leggings and boots outside.
Leggings and Uggs.
Hey.
Yeah, no.
And by the
With a
way,
blunt in their
hey,
mouth.
by the way, Laba,
Dead.
Deacon Laba, don't say nothing. You in
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Damn.
Bro. You in Connecticut, brother.
Watch the leaves change and fall.
You ain't right.
Yo, your guys ain't right, man. That's funny, man.
Oh, y'all funny. Y'all too much, man.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
this week,
Hey, who we missing, D?
this whole actually for the past 2 weeks.
We're missing somebody. We're missing somebody. Shout out to Captain
There you
Shemaya.
go.
Shout out to Bishop Nathaniel.
That's right.
We're supposed to mention Captain
Missing.
Shema at the end of the show, brother.
Nah,
we usually
at
do
the
it
beginning.
Nah, I'm just joking. hey, your brothers and sisters, man, keep Captain Shema in your prayers. Keep Bishop. For some reason, the brothers that went to Nigeria, all of them come down with a cold. Because I heard the air over there is very bad.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised on some even Officer Tobias, I heard he gets sick.
Maybe the Babylon air bad they got over here.
No,
man.
it's the air over there. I heard it's the air
They say it's real small.
The air is polluted over there.
Hey,
So
hey,
keep them in your prayers. A lot of them come down with the flu.
hey, brothers, these mighty men hazard their lives for this
Right,
truth.
right,
man.
right.
Brothers and sisters, keep them in your prayers.
Yeah,
Definitely.
keep them in your prayers, man. So that's why Captain Shema is. He didn't make it to the Sabbath yesterday.
He missed a good perimeter.
Yeah, he missed Purim. Yeah, so keep him in your prayers, man. I heard he's coughing like crazy. So keep him in your prayers. All right.
What we got?
So we got Officer
This,
Kadon.
yeah, I was telling him this week, and it's in the news, been hot.
It been LGB all over the news this week.
Hey, can I say something before you go to this?
Okay.
Listen, keep your eyes open.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys know this. I was in YouTube. I was in YouTube yesterday morning. Every single video I tried to play, you know what commercial was in front of it? Bloomberg commercial.
Yes. You in the spirit. Yes. That devil.
You notice that too?
Yes. Every commercial. He paid big money.
Yeah.
That
he
dude.
came out like 400. Like
Keep in mind, don't sleep on Bloomberg. Bloomberg worth some like 50
Some
something
money.
billion
Billionaires.
dollars.
Yeah.
He will buy the presidency.
Yep.
He bought the main
He already
shit.
bought
He
it.
gonna buy.
They were just talking about that on NPR. The
He
other
will
day.
bought it.
He spent a couple of $100 million
Yeah.
already on campaign.
campaigning.
Just
Right.
ads.
Just ads.
So you can hang it up.
All of them got black folks behind them.
And then now, in a lot of these commercials, guess who's with him? Black people.
Yeah.
He done 3-striked them and
Black
they
people.
stopped
He
and
done
frisked
bought 'em
them.
off.
And they like, he thinks better than Trump. Who called that? Who said they gonna good cop, bad cop him?
Because I was like, is that a coincidence that every single video, they never put a commercial in front of the video? I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? Every video he put a commercial on it, bro. Bloomberg, yes. And he paying big money for these commercials. And he putting these commercials where he know black people is.
Yeah.
Because listen, I gotta say this. Some of you give the white man too much power. Because if you put the Israelite, I'm talking about the northern and the southern kingdom, with Esau in America, we made the majority. I hope you guys know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys online know that? I mean, let me see a yes. If you put the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom together, in America, we are the majority. Do you guys know this? That is why these people, these politicians, that's why they're always trying to get the Hispanics and the black votes.
Yep.
Because we actually can outvote white people. That is why Esau spent billions trying to keep us from unified. I hope you guys know that. Because they know if black and Hispanic come together unified, it's over for them. It's over. It's over. We can override them in anything.
Yep.
So I hope you guys know that.
They scared.
So I'm going to leave it right there. So that's something Esau probably know you guys don't know. I'm just going to leave it right there.
That's why there's profit in black and brown disorganization.
Yes.
There's profit.
Right.
They are able to prey on us by our ignorance, by our sins. We are preyed on by that. By us not unifying and being organized together, they rule.
And that thing breed covetousness too. When you put everybody separate like that, everybody turn for self. It turn into for self, me. And once that covetousness get in there, hey, bruh,
you can hang it up.
It's a wrap. Because all Esau got to do is offer one of you that has some type of influence or status. Offer him a couple dollars. Offer him this. Offer him that.
Yeah.
And he could turn, the people will follow him. And he can inspire the people to go the opposite way.
One of y'all posted that in one of the telegrams about the CIA guy said that's what they do. They go into the country.
Yes.
They go into the black countries or the brown countries, and they go to the whoever the political or whoever got the head, and they like, you could take this money or you could take this as a whooping.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, right? For your brothers and sisters online, let me share something with you right quick. You want to know how much power we have? When you look at how much money, and this is only talking about the southern kingdom, by the way. When Esau for example, if you go to Google right now, you type how much money black people spend a year in America. By the way, that figure is only for the southern kingdom.
For 2019.
Okay, I want you guys to keep that in mind.
Just a piece.
It's not talking about the northern kingdom.
Right.
That's how much power we have. Hey, Kidan, how much money? I want to show just share something with you right quick. How much money African Americans spend a year in America? How much you say? Come on, Kidan. Can somebody Google it for Kidan?
I'm gonna look on their phone real quick.
I think it's actually go up to $1 trillion.
No, it's over 1 trillion.
It's over 1 trillion? I think it's 1 point something trillion dollars.
Last I saw it was
Come on. Somebody online, help me out, man.
$1 trillion.
Nah, somebody said 33 billion. No, it's way more than that. It's way more than that. Nah.
It's over $1 trillion.
Both Israel said 22 billion. No, it's more than that. I think it's 1 point something trillion dollars.
1.2 trillion.
1.2 trillion.
That was 2018 statistics.
So listen to this. That was 2018, right? Yeah, 1.4 trillion. Okay. Dana Den. Okay, thank you, brother. So now, I want you guys to understand something. This is only talking about the southern kingdom. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. That's only talking about those three. When that number is not talking about the so-called Hispanics. It's not. So that's how much power we have. And believe me, Esau, look at this. Esau note that. Hey, Kidan, go back. What does that say?
That's busting it down on what all we spent our money on.
Yes, but I want that total number. This number is only the southern kingdom. Now I want you guys to think. The northern kingdom is more than the southern kingdom. They are more than us. So if we spend 1 trillion,
imagine how much more. Yeah.
Imagine how much they spent.
Damn.
They're a strong 1.5.
So now I want you to imagine the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom come together.
That's a small 3 to 4 trillion already.
Right? The Northern Kingdom and the come together. Now you're talking about 3 to 4 trillion. So guess what? We can make a dent in the United States economy, just like that.
That's what that article said. It actually said companies have a lot to lose with the black spending power.
We can make a dent in the economy just like that.
Right. Hey, we say that all the time with camp. If everybody was just keeping the Sabbath for that one day.
Right.
Yes. That is why Esau makes sure, no matter what, Esau makes sure the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom do not come together.
Right.
They're not stupid. They're not stupid.
So
that's why they make sure they put a division between us.
It says the Hispanics is expected to spend 1.7 trillion.
You see that thing?
You about 3 million? I mean, $3
Almost
trillion.
So you talking about $3 trillion.
That goes back into the
Hey,
the economy. But Kadon, put up that little graph that was just there. Put that on the screen. So we have just Southern Kingdom has $1.2 trillion annually. That goes out, flies out of the black community. But look at the numbers. Can we look at the numbers? Black home ownership, what is that, 1968?
Yep.
41%. In 2000, we put this up, I think, last year.
Yeah.
In 2018, it was 41%.
Like 0.2, like 10 more people bought a house.
0.1% in, what's that, 60 years? About almost 60 years.
So we only bought 4 more extra houses.
Yeah.
The families just passed the houses down. That's all it is.
So they changed the name.
Damn.
So, like we saying, the mindset that we have must change. Okay, we have $1.2 trillion. Northern Kingdom has $1.7 trillion annually.
Damn.
And we ain't got a pot to piss in.
Hey, Deacon Malachi, we the Deacon, we always talk about this stuff. Deacon Malachi makes some heavy point last night. Some of you wasn't paying attention to what he's saying. Some of you, what he's saying just go over your head. Right. He was talking about how, listen, man, it's sad. It's sad that the way we are as a people, we not unified.
Yes.
Listen, you guys don't know what we can do, man. If we, some of us, listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. The poorest of us spent at least $10 a day. Yeah. The poorest.
A smooth
it's
7.
A fact.
A smooth 7.
I know some of you might say, they spend $10 a day. Yes. Guess what? If you don't spend $10 today, you spend $20 tomorrow, that means you spend $10 a day.
Yeah. Right. You walk out the house, that's a smooth 10 to 15 just to get out the door.
You spend $10 a day. It's a fact. It's a fact. Bro, you know that fast food alone.
Yes, and it's all in the community.
Yeah. If you go to Burger King, you buy, give me the number one in the menu. That's more than, that's almost $10.
Right. It's like 6, 7.
That's $7, $8 easy.
Yeah.
If you with your son, forget it.
Yeah, forget it.
Hey, you'll probably be surprised if you know those little apps that show you what you spend on what a month. Like if you do that at the end of the month and look where you've been putting your money throughout the month.
Officer Solomon, this is where I'm going with this. This is what Deacon Malachi was saying. He's go over some of your heads. In IUIC, let's say I'm going to use 1,000 people.
That's right.
If we said we're going to buy 5 homes, we're going to pick 5 families every year, buy 5 homes every year, one for each family. The next year we pick up 5 more families. The next year we pick up 5 more families.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Now I want you guys to think in 20 years where we be.
Right.
Just think. Just think. I know what I just said. Just
went over a lot of heads.
Just think. 5 poorest family.
That sounds like love your neighbor as yourself.
Because we're not talking about buying the house cash. That's not what we're talking about.
Right. What that is? That's 250.
That's not what we're talking about. A $200,000 house, you buy 5. Each of them, probably about $30,000, between $30,000 to $40,000 down. These families, they're working, paying their mortgage. The same families, the following year, we bought for 5 more families, 5 more families, 5 more families. I'm just going to leave it at that.
I used to work with Zebulon on roofing a few years ago. And it was funny because when you work with them, like you get up in the morning, everybody, like say Monday was your day, you had to buy all the drinks, right? You buy all the drinks one day so that everybody had drinks for work, water, Gatorade, whatever. But at the end of the week, in their house, they was all putting in the same amount for the other brother to get his truck. And when he got his truck, he don't stop putting in.
Keep it going.
His share. Now he keep putting in his share
for the next one.
For the next truck. And now they're using 2 trucks to go to work. So now when you like, oh, we gotta leave to go get more shingles or something like that. Now you got another truck and everybody else could stay, you know. And they just, I was like, dang. But guess what? They didn't like each other. This was the thing. And then I'm saying to make a point. We unified and uniform is 2 different things. A lot of times we be looking for everything to be and look the exact same. You gotta walk like me, you gotta talk like me. Exactly. That's not what they was on. The point was we have a goal. We are unified in this goal. The goal is to get a truck. To get a truck, we're all gonna put in this much. Once you get the truck, you put not, oh, my truck better than your truck. Yeah. Oh, my truck got you got a 2019. Let me ask you a question.
And those brothers that did that, there was a trust factor.
Yes.
Right.
There had to be a trust factor. That's the problem with black people.
But and I'm saying to say they didn't, but they didn't like each other as.
But they trusted each other to get it
because
done.
they was unified. They had to go. They'd get all work and argue. Oh, I'm tired of him. He get on my damn nerves. And then guess what? The next morning, I'm talking about they talking junk all the way to the van, all the way to the truck. Blah, 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 blah. Get in the truck. Boom.
They rolling. Unified.
You get to the job site, it's work.
Hey, you know what you say is so funny, Officer Kamalai? Israel, let me want something by you. As brothers, as sisters, we're gonna disagree.
Right.
We're gonna have argument. Guess what? That's what brothers and sisters do.
Right.
We talk mad trash about each other. We make fun of each other, but at the end, don't forget the goal.
Right. The goal, right? You can't.
Do not forget the goal.
Right.
You mad? Listen, you allowed to get mad. The scripture said, how to say it? Be angry, sin not.
Be angry and sin not.
You allowed to. Hey, I can be pissed at Captain Amaziah. Yo, this brother get in my damn nerve. But when it's time to do what we got to do, Captain Zai is my man.
Hey, that don't matter.
It doesn't matter get in my nerve.
Right.
He's my brother. He's supposed to get in my nerve. Guess what? I get in his nerve too. Because sometimes you're thinking, you look at everybody else's fault except yours.
Yeah.
Listen, yes, Deacon Malachi might get in your nerve, but hey, guess what? You get in my damn nerve too.
Yeah.
Right, so we get in each other nerve, but
I got your back.
I got your back.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, Deke, but that's how any well-oiled machine goes, because even when you look at the workplace, right, wherever you work at, you might not like somebody on your job. You might hate so-and-so sitting across the table from you. But guess what? When that meeting starts and your boss is talking about the goal and where we headed for the month or what target we need to meet, everybody on one accord to make sure that they accomplish that task.
That's unified.
That's unified.
And that's not uniform. You ain't got to look and like in everybody. But guess what? When it comes time to knock this work out,
yes,
it's time to knock this work out.
That's one of the things we don't have. When we got mad at each other, we take everything personal.
Right. And get bitter.
And get bitter. Oh, I'm going to destroy this. I'm going to destroy that. Bro, why? Why? You building something for your children. I'm building something for my children.
Right.
So me and you work together. We have a goal. We said, hey, we want to own 20 trucks. Guess what happened when me and you gone? He's going to leave for our children. Right. But now I'm getting mad at you. I want to destroy this.
Take my truck.
Yeah, to hell with this.
Because we got mad at each other. We're brothers. We're supposed to be mad at each other. Okay, we mad at each other, but what is the purpose of me trying to destroy a business we built together?
Right.
What that me mad at him have to do with the business?
Right.
We mad at each other, but we had a goal. We try to build something for our children, for the future, for the other one that's coming. So now, I'm mad. I'm going to destroy this. I'm going to destroy. Brother, calm your ass down.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Hey.
Let's come together and work it out. I always said we can work anything together. But people so emotional, man.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, I'm this, I'm gonna do this. Come on, man.
So you can't fix nothing when you gone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How you gonna fix it if you gone?
Yep.
So I'm gonna bring back the point. Let's say we come together, right? We own some building, some land. Now the Negro spirit rise up. Yo, I want my money back. What is wrong with this brother?
Yeah.
You want your money back for what?
The houses I put in.
You got kids. You got, bro. That thing right there. 20 years from now is gonna worth triple what you put in it.
Right.
Why would you say you want your money back?
For your kids.
Because you got mad at us?
Right.
Come on, man. You're an idiot.
That sound like building fund, D.
Yeah,
that sound like what we did.
Yeah.
That sound like vision fund, bro. Like, where the money? Like, bro, you don't see this whole new school? Where you think all these tiles came from?
What is wrong with us, man? And you know we don't even people act like that?
Yeah.
Why people get mad at each other all the time?
You know what's crazy, D? I read a book. There's a book I always reference it called Brainwashed by Tom Burrell. In the book, the brother makes a reference to us being 10 years out of slavery. It was in 1873, something like that. Our people in the South bought a school and saved for those 10 years over $400,000.
Over 4 years.
Yeah, it was over 4 years, right?
During that time.
Damn.
This is 10 years out of slavery. Physical hard bondage when we lost everything.
Like the scar still got feeling in them. Like,
but our people had sense enough to unify, come together, and save their money for years.
Outside of the truth.
Outside of the truth.
Damn.
But we in the truth.
Can't put it together.
We can't put it together.
And you know,
but we're supposed to be.
You got the knowledge.
So much further away from slavery and the slave mind. But our brothers 10 years ago, out of slavery, was able to accomplish what we can't today because we lack trust.
Hey, Cap, you know what's so heavy? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What Marcus Garvey said. He said, "Intelligence rules the world. Ignorance carries the burden."
Damn.
And he was, you know what I mean? But the mindset, like you saying, brothers.
With that, we say shalom.
That was heavy.
Hey,
that's heavy.
Cat, what you was talking about, like I listen to NPR in the morning when and they was talking about the same 1% of wealth that we acquired them first years out of slavery is the same 1% that we own now.
Yes.
So there's everything that we running off now, you like, oh, we basketball players and we rap.
We
you ain't got no more than what the people fresh out of slavery had.
Right.
They came out of slavery and gave you the foundation of what you got, and you didn't build nothing else.
Damn.
You kept that 1%.
That's sad.
But they was just. But we far removed from physical slavery. But we swear we ain't slaves.
Right. Yeah, I know. You know. Let me. I'm gonna make one point and we're gonna move. When you look at NFL, right? Mm-hmm. The NFL is run by black players. The owners are white, but the labels all black. Mm-hmm. When you look at what happened with Kaepernick, you know it's sad. Let me tell you why it's sad. You know, if the NFL players say they're not playing for one Sunday,
just one.
All it takes is one Sunday. One Sunday. Let's say that Sunday I'm gonna make $100,000. We all come together. We say, "Hey, we're gonna sit for one Sunday." You know, Monday, the following day, one team is gonna one. I bet you one team was gonna sign Kaepernick. Yeah. If all the black, listen, the white players can go and play. Yeah. If all the black players say, "Hey, that's what we're gonna do,"
that's gonna be a boring game.
That's what we're gonna do.
They ain't gonna have no team. They got a kicker.
Yo, I'm telling you how much power we have, and we don't even know we have power. Yeah. If all the black players say, "Hey, let me tell you something. You see today, this Sunday right here, we're not gonna play today. Every single one of us is gonna sit this one out."
That made me.
And
mad.
now all the owners be like, "What you mean? We're gonna sit this one out until your guys sign Kevin Kaepernick." How about that? Colin Kaepernick. So let's work it out.
Damn.
I guarantee you.
By Monday,
he would have been signed.
With no workout. You have no workout.
I guarantee you.
Jake be scared to drop. They like, we'll drop.
Guarantee.
My bad, go ahead.
Hey. No, I was just saying Jake's scared to leave the plantation.
Jake's scared to, as you said, they scared to drop nuts and be like, do something. Look, we out here do something. Play a game then. They scared to do. They be like, man, I got to pay for this car, bro. Yeah. Next thing you know, the other one like, well, he got to pay for his car. But you know what's so sad, Kamalai? Those players already got money.
Yeah.
One Sunday is not gonna make a dent on the money they got.
One Sunday ain't gone.
One Sunday is not gonna hurt them. But because they're scared, they have no unity. No unity at all. That's why you see Esau can do what he did to us. No unity.
And that was
real quick. You know, University of Missouri. I don't know if y'all remember it. They had an athletic director that they wanted to get rid of. So they said, we are not going to play until, and this was the black players. They said, we are not going to play until that athletic director is gone. Do you know Esau went ahead after one game that they skipped? Esau got rid of that dude.
Damn, gotta go
after one. So they unified.
One game, they unified.
Gotta
so
go.
We have a lot more power than what we think.
Hey, and then a big issue is the wealthy of us, because we so used to, if I get rich, I gotta buy a mansion. I gotta buy a $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 car. What if we stop taking that money that we make and we actually start putting it back into our communities? You got the Jay-Z's, the T.I.'s, the P. Diddy's, all these people who have all this money. Why don't you scale back some on what you got? You ain't got to live the life of the rich and famous. If you really care about your people, why not invest your money into your people? Not, okay, oh, I've invested $200,000 in this college, I'm putting it. No, we talking about hands-on, come to the community, build up, talk with brothers and sisters in the community and help them get their businesses off the ground.
Well, I'll say this to that.
Dum, dum, dum.
When you say you go physically into the community, that ain't gonna work. No.
Well,
because look what happened with Nipsey Hussle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it can still work, but you can't physically go and do it. You got to get the hell out the hood.
But you know what?
You can't live there because you're gonna be a target. You are a target. Once you got that money,
I think what Solomon is saying is, I think I understand what Solomon is saying. What Solomon is saying is, for example, remember that video Deacon Aiton was showing last night? When you look at Amalek, the so-called Jewish people, they come to the black neighborhood, they buy every single building, little by little bit, they keep buying them. What Solomon is saying is, you got you got Puff Daddy, you got Jay-Z, you got these basketball stars. All they have to do is have a private fund where they went in and start buying these buildings.
Yes.
I'm just saying, start buying them, and we do them, and then put black people on them.
Yeah, I'm just saying they can't go physically there.
No, physically, no, you know physically. Because you got,
they not coming.
Niggas will kill you.
Yeah, Negroes gonna kill you. You got a bunch
contractors.
You got a bunch of grimy Judah. Right. Yeah, I call them grimy Judah.
They pay people to...
And they only Judites.
Yeah, they only Judites. They're grimy as hell.
You got a prime example of what LeBron James is doing up in Akron, Ohio. He built an entire school. He didn't physically go there, but he funded it and everything.
Right.
But he's only LeBron James.
But even that, we found out that ain't even his, you know what I'm saying, his school, his, you know what I'm saying, it's the white man behind that too. But what I was basically saying is, they're not going to be in the hood, of course, but what I'm saying is, because they're going to hire representatives to go and be over this, blah, blah, blah. But how about, for instance, like T.I. and, what's his name, Killer Mike, right? They have been going through Atlanta, buying up the neighborhoods that they grew up in. The only way to fix the neighborhood is you got to go in, you got to repair the damage.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The white man coming in, pushing them out. Why we ain't going in and, you know,
acquiring
this property if somebody gonna already come in and scoop them out anyway?
So, like,
the same way the white men come and push us out, we should go also start pushing them out too.
Yeah,
that's what
but what y'all saying? The scriptures tell us that when we do these things, the other nations will look and say this is a wise and understanding people. So even in the sense of unified, we have to be unified in the commandments of thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill.
Right.
That way, even in that, we're not unified.
Right. So the kids, say for instance, you are coming back to the hood. Somebody got to be able to see you doing it. Now, what happens is the hater come through, the thief come through, the robber come through, and it's just like slavery time. You see it happen, now all of a sudden nobody want to say nothing. Right. So now the rap man or the man with the money, I can't come help because something happened. I'm trying to help y'all. Y'all don't even want to. Y'all
don't want to call out the evil that's going
on. All because the no snitching rule.
Right. So you really, and the problem is, a part of the problem, we see rappers. So everybody want to be the rapper. You see the rapper leave. When you used to look at the video, because somebody started putting up videos of a black guy when he was around with Black Wall Street. Those was millionaires walking the streets.
Yes.
Them brothers had airplanes in the airport and owned businesses and hospitals and bus lines. They wasn't saying let's move away, because guess what? If you start seeing the bus line owner and he balling, guess what the little kid will say?
I'm gonna do it too.
Let me get a bus line. He balling. Because all we looking for is the one who got the money, so we could pattern after the one who got the money. Because that's the only thing that kind of remove our mind from slavery is I got enough money to buy my oppression out. You know,
I'm good.
But we always emulate the ones who got money. That's why you got rappers and they get so big and everybody dressed the same way, because they all trying to emulate whatever the money is. So if the rapper in the hood buying up stuff and you go attack his house and they be like, Ray them broke in your house. After a while, the rapper be like, you know what? That's a good look. I'm gonna stay right here, keep billing.
Damn, Kamala is smarter than you look.
Hey, can I get a scripture on this? Can I get a scripture on this, D?
Look at D.
No.
Well, already then.
Let's go to the article.
That's over.
All right. So we're gonna start with Dwayne Wade.
Let's start with Dwayne Wade.
All right, we're gonna start with Dwayne Wade.
Oh God.
He is from the tribe of Judah.
Benji.
I don't know if that's been confirmed.
No, Dwayne Wade is Benji, bro. No. Dwayne Wade is Benji.
No, he's not.
Can we look up Dwayne Wade's father, please?
No.
Let me see.
No.
I think Dwayne Wade is Benji,
he's Judah,
bro.
man.
Let me see.
All right, let's read the article. Let's skip that and read the article, y'all. Come on.
No. Let's find out what y'all
Y'all look a little too confident right now.
He got to back down off of that one.
Is he Benji?
Y'all look too confident.
I bet you he's Benji. Watch.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, snap.
Is he Benji?
Born to two Jamaican parents.
Yeah, right.
It sounded perfect.
No, but on the real, I think his father's from Trinidad.
Nah, his father's from Alabama.
Is he?
By way of
South
Trinidad.
Carolina, Charleston, I think.
Oh, damn. Somebody say he's Judah, but his lips is Benji.
What the hell that
He
mean?
so dressed like Benji with them toes out all the time.
I don't know what that means. I have no idea
That's
what that
Judah
means.
style, bro. All right, can we zoom in on the article?
Yeah, I think it's Judah.
All right, Dwayne, you gonna read it?
Yes, sir. Dwayne Wade says daughter Zaya knew her gender identity at 3 years old.
3 years old.
That's
You're
a freaking lie.
idiot.
Yo,
You're
that
an
dude
idiot.
that dude's an idiot.
I think he's brainwashed and freaking. He's under some kind of spell, man.
Yo, we ain't even
How the hell?
we ain't get nowhere in the article yet.
How the hell a guy become multimillionaire by being an idiot?
Damn.
You got all this money, but you stupid as hell.
All he could do is
Hey,
bounce
that's
This
it
dude is
off.
dumb as a rock.
That's the story for all
At
the
3 years
entertainers.
old, you an idiot.
That's the story for all the
My daughter knew at
entertainers.
3
They
years
all
old.
dumb as hell.
She wanted to be a boy.
So I got a 3-year-old son. My 3-year-old son think that he's a girl. You a freaking
And
idiot.
you listen. In other words, the kid is dictating to you.
You know
You're
what
supposed
happened?
to dictate to the child, you idiot.
At 3-year-old, you dummy. What happened is the kid was putting the mama's shoes on.
Yep.
He was sneaking in there, putting the mama lipstick, and your guys was laughing like it's a joke. Oh, he looks so cute. No, he does. No, he does
Right,
not.
right,
No, he does not.
right.
Hey, this is
No, it does not.
This is
Hey, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. My 3-year-old son, go in my wife push. Listen.
gonna beat
I'm
his
sorry, but I'm
ass.
gonna slap the shit out of him.
Yep.
And I'm kicking the shoes in front of him to show him. Just
I'm
how-
sorry.
Hey,
I know they might say, "Oh, that's abusing." Hey, maybe if I slap the shit out of him, he won't.
ain't gonna do
The
that
next
no more.
time he be like, "Oh, daddy's gonna slap the hell out of me."
Yep.
I won't do it no more.
Did you catch
I'm serious,
Deacon's
bro. I'm
first
not
word?
joking.
Hey, this is. I think this is a
hell
part
out
of
of
something. I think it's something bigger behind the curtain with this whole thing. And I know for sure they gonna make sure that Dwayne Wade come out on top of this, all because he got the LGBT community
He
behind
might be a
him.
politician next.
And they not about to let the LGBT community take no L's at all. Not America. He gonna come out on top. But there's something going on behind this, because now his son is now gonna be the face of these young children wanting to come out and be quote unquote transgender and all of this stuff. Right. They gonna make him the face of that. So
notice it's only black people are the face of that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Will Smith and his children.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Magic Johnson and
Let
his
me tell you,
his
hey,
son.
Before you read the article, right? I'm gonna say what based on what Officer Almond just said. You know how there is certain food you don't like, but some of you, your wife keep cooking that same crap.
Can I get a script?
Wait, go back. I'm sorry. Yo, zoom in, put that on the screen,
Can I get a
bro.
script?
Talk to you, brother. See
What
this
the hell am I
already, man.
looking at?
I talk to you, brother. See this. already.
Hey man, let me get a script, please.
Hold on.
Deke was trying to say Deke was trying to say something.
Hey, that's
So
a
you
big-
know how you don't like a food, but your wife keep cooking the food,
Eventually start
but
liking
she
it.
know you don't like the food, and one day she cooked the food and she said, just taste it, you might like it, just taste it, and you taste it, and you be like, okay,
Not that bad.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Conformed.
And now she saw you say it's not as bad as you thought. Now she start cooking the same crap like 2 times a week.
Damn, yeah.
So now all of a sudden you find yourself that same food you didn't like.
You gotta like it.
Be like,
It's
baby, you
not
gonna make
like
that bush?
That's what LBG, what you call them?
LGBT.
Yeah, that way.
LBGT is doing to the black community.
Yeah. Yep.
They desensitized.
That's what they're
them.
doing to the black community.
Yeah,
Yes.
desensitize them.
They keep offering you the same crap. You don't like it, but eventually you said, you give in. Maybe it's not that bad. That's what they're doing to us.
Yeah, they alright.
Hey,
Yeah,
did y'all see the picture of Snoop Dogg's son? Was that
Yeah,
real?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's real? Yeah.
It is?
It is.
I thought he was a football player.
He was.
UCLA. Yeah.
Look at your man.
Did y'all see that? That brother had on the red suit. He had hair on his chest. On the other,
Can we read the article? Hey, hold on. Hey,
I
you
had
say you
noticed.
got a scripture?
Yes, sir.
About what?
Ecclesiasticus 19 and 30.
But you didn't even read the article yet.
Damn.
Ecclesiasticus 19 and 30. Hey, that picture right there speaks on its own. Huh?
Remember the
Oh, we got a
article,
phone
man.
call? Boy, you got to speak up, man.
I can't, Dick. I can't. We got a phone call. My throat.
He just wiggled the phone in the air.
I got it so throat, Dick.
You got a phone call, Deacon.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dick, I've been back here yelling. Y'all just ain't hear me.
Oh, man.
I was yelling the whole time.
I was yelling. He said I was yelling.
This is my yell voice, Deacon.
Yo, blood and sisters, people in patience with you got some problem. Got some serious issue, man.
We are damaged people, D. we are traumatized people.
Hey, you ready? You ready?
Got it?
Man.
Hey, Shalom Caller. Shalom Caller, what's your name, question, or comment? Shalom Caller, what's your name, question, or comment?
Hey, talk like Malachi. Maybe
He done messed up.
Caller, you there?
Is you there, caller? You there?
Caller, you there?
You there?
Hey, my leg, caller, my legs.
Man, they done hung up.
Hey, read the article, man. Read the article, man.
Man, they done hung up.
On February 11th, former NBA star Dwayne Wade announced that his 12-year-old child would now be going by the name Zaya and identifies as female. He told Ellen DeGeneres, "Me and my wife, Gabrielle Union, we are proud parents of a child in the LGBTQ plus community, and we're proud allies as well.
Damn.
We
Proud
take-
allies.
They got math now?
We take our roles and responsibilities as parents very serious."
No, you don't. Stop. No, you don't. You're an idiot. And your wife is a bigger idiot.
Yep.
And
No,
a
you
witch.
don't.
And a witch.
And she's a witch.
And what's sad is, you know, the actual mother of the child don't agree with what's going on with this.
Biological.
Hey, I think Gabrielle Union is behind it. You know, let me tell you something about Hollywood. You know, Hollywood twisted these sisters, man. These sisters, remember what happened with Halle Berry?
Yes, sir.
Twisted.
Monster.
Twisted.
Monster
Some of these sisters, because why? They do some crazy stuff to get those movie roles. They're twisted. Like, you got Senna Litton, you got Nathan, you got, listen, some of these sisters is twisted. So now when they get together with these ball players, oh yeah, they messed them up too. Remember what happened with Odom? Remember what that? Remember what happened with Omar Odom? He was good until he got with that
Khloe
filthy
Kardashian.
Kardashian. Oh God, she messed him
He
up.
almost died.
He almost died. That's what Hollywood do, man. Hollywood twisted this woman, man.
And that be that sin product.
Hey, Dick, you remember Lisa Bonet?
Yep.
Yeah, Lisa Bonet.
Remember what Bill Cosby told her? Not to take that part. She went and take it. That thing twisted.
Now she twisted.
Now she twisted.
You ain't my daddy for real.
Twisted.
Hey, they doing that with that young girl from Blackish now.
The little one with the funny mouth.
Oh yeah.
They doing that with her now.
The cat mouth.
How you an executive director over a movie at 14 years old?
Yeah, 14 years old.
Speaking to the mic, Willie.
Twisted.
Phone call.
Twisted.
We got it. You ready?
Call back.
You heard a phone call.
Caller, you back?
Caller, you back?
You live on the air. Patient sites. I'm Malachi.
Honestly, this is Malachi.
What's your name? Question or comment?
Damn, they be giving them the gas.
Yo. What is wrong with y'all, man?
No breaks. Oh, this thing just goes left so fast. Hey man, patient says make hard lefts, bro.
Yo, 1 minute we just write an article. The second minute we make a left turn. What's wrong with y'all,
left, bro? Like it's like NASCAR around here. This thing like NASCAR.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready now?
Yeah.
All right. Shalom caller. What's your name, question, or comment?
Hey, shalom, everybody. Officer Jehoiada out of North Carolina camp.
Hey, shalom. Most High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless y'all. One comment I want to make is that when Solomon the Jew was saying that it's a deeper plot behind it, is because when Dwayne Wade got custody of his children and the one that's a transgender, so to speak, when he was 3 years old, and he keeps on making that claim. When he was 3, he knew he wanted to be this way. He knew that he wanted to take this path. So, the scripture says he's supposed to be leaving an avenger. But if his son is seeing sodomitish Wade in the house, that's why he's growing up and trying to be like this, So that's just my comment that I wanted to make on the whole Dwayne Wade situation.
Hey, and
thank you, caller.
He made that, like you said, he made that statement about him seeing that at 3 years old. Like Deke was hitting towards earlier. If you see your son at 3 years old, he playing with heels and you supposed to correct that right then and there. Yeah. It's not, I knew he knew.
You correct them?
That's right.
Knock you out them heels.
You gotta, you see the back of the hand? Don't give him the front. The back of the hand.
What happened was they allowed
knocked the wind out of him.
They allowed him to continue doing those things. They allowed him to continue. The wife want to let him play with dresses and skirts and dress up. I'm sure Gabrielle Union probably helped him bring it out more. Yeah. Like, just be yourself,
Yeah, let him be who he is. That kind
because
of
Gabrielle Union probably do that too in Hollywood.
She's a witch.
She's a witch.
You like dresses? You want to come with me to get your
nails done? I never liked her.
No.
Hey.
She was always a demon.
Hey, you know what? So Heavy, myself, Captain Amaziah, and Deacon Malachi were just speaking about this in the room prior to the show. I'm not sure if many brothers and sisters have seen that commercial where she's taking the Gatorade, takes a sip out of the Gatorade, and throws it to him like,
here, nigga.
Eat my backwash, nigga, here. Take the next one. But just showing they put her at the forefront.
She's in the front.
She's running the damn show.
Exactly.
Point blank and period.
Right.
That's that popular persuasion that we just went over yesterday.
I knew she was crazy when she was talking about eating his booty. Eating the
She got the munchies.
Dingleberries all on her tongue.
She was crazy there.
That was another left turn.
I saw it. I strolled down my timeline. I didn't click on it.
Yo, Kamala says she got the munchies.
She wants some Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, boy, no milk.
No milk. Cocoa Puffs, no milk.
Damn.
Oh my.
But yeah, keep going.
She like the
read the article, man.
Dingleberries.
Hey, thank you, caller, for
the
your
brother
call.
and sister want to know who we making fun of. That was we making fun of Officer Malachi.
You got another call?
We got another call?
My call.
Hey, they gotta hear his voice. They think we playing. They gotta hear his voice one time.
He gonna put his big boy voice on.
He Officer Malachi.
He gonna be like, hey, shalom, y'all. Most High Christ bless. Officer Malachi.
What happened?
We got a phone call?
Yes, sir.
Shalom caller, what's your name, question, or comment?
Shalom caller.
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. This is Ellie Nathan Green.
Hey, Shalom. Ellie Nathan Green.
So I just wanted to comment that, you know how you...
Hold on. What did you... What
What's
your name, caller?
What's your name, caller?
Caller, repeat that.
Ellie, say it again.
You say Ellie Metan Green?
Well, I shouldn't say my last name, but Ellie Nathan.
Ellie Nathan.
Oh, Ellie Nathan.
Ellie Nathan. That's an Israelite name?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Ellie Nathan.
Crazy. You got a question or comment?
I got a crazy
name. You're crazy, man.
You know how you can tell that this is the agenda that they push, and they have a law. It's called statutory rape, whereas if a male or female, even at the age of 16 to 17, if they were to get into an act with somebody, say 18 to 19, that 18 to 19 can be arrested for statutory rape, even if the 17 to 18-year-old or 16 to 17-year-old agreed to the act. You know, and then you got this child that they're saying he's making the decision on wanting to change his sex. He's not at that age to be able to make that type of decision. What's the difference between the statutory rape and that person not being able to make that type of decision for themselves, and then this child?
That's a good point.
Hey, you not
He
even.
brought a good point.
You're not legally able to do nothing, but you can change your gender.
Thank you,
Right.
caller.
Thank you for your call, brother.
You can't walk into the you can't walk into the store and buy
a cigarette.
You can't go to the club.
They don't even let you
buy alcohol.
He can't sign his permission slip at school to go to the zoo.
Damn, yeah.
Hey, do y'all guys think? No, but in the serious note, do y'all guys think it's possible? Maybe one of the family members touch him.
Yeah.
Oh,
possibility.
Most definitely.
Well, it's definitely a possibility.
Dwayne Wade touched.
Dwayne Wade is always on the road.
Yeah.
He always on the road.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the family members touch him. Maybe one of his wife family member touch him.
Man, that man had 2 pictures with a jacket on and no shirt and no shoes on. Somebody touched him. Like something going on with that thing.
Because them basketball players, they on the road all the time.
Yeah, remember what happened with Magic Johnson's son?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Magic Johnson was on the road all the time, and he started acting like a woman, but the wife never check him.
Yeah, he's
the wife never
flaming
check him.
sodomite,
and his
heart is bad.
Yo, he's bad. He's flaming.
I mean, you look at some of those brothers in the NBA, man. I mean, they play them little games, grabbing each other's crotch.
Yeah,
and everything.
smacking each other on the
That
behind.
stuff is crazy, man. That's a bunch of gay dudes.
And you got kids watching these things.
Want to grow up to be just like him.
They just gay
Like,
as hell.
I want to be Dwayne Wade. He wanted.
Yo,
Boy, y'all gonna get
Ain't that your
LGBT.
favorite basketball player, Dwayne Wade?
No, sir. I ain't got no favorite basketball players.
That's not your favorite
I
basketball
got favorite
player?
prophets, you know what I'm saying? Bishop Nathaniel.
We got another phone call?
Hey, Malachi, we're just gonna get you a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Somebody like
Yeah, you be good to
they're
go,
like
bro.
Malachi this morning. Malachi's having some crazy phone call.
I got the voice for the phone, bitch.
Y'all ready?
I got a phone voice.
Israel been waiting to bite it. Hey, Israel been holding on to this for a whole week. They've been ready to say, I'm so tired of this.
Tired of this game.
Hey, Shalom caller, what's your name, question, or comment?
Shalom leadership. This is Daniela from the Indiana camp.
Hey,
And
Shalom.
how are y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Okay.
How's it over there? Very cold?
Not too bad today. Not too bad. Weather's getting a little bit better. All praises for that. But I just wanted to make a comment for the Dwayne Wade and his son at 3 years old having that detachment from his mother. That could be a result of what's going on with him as well.
Oh, so you saying she
I
snatched?
work with young children in the psychology field, and sometimes that's a part of the purpose of what's going on as well.
Can you
So I just
further
wanted to bring
explain
that to everyone's attention.
Sis, you got to explain it more.
Further explain that. sis.
Explain that more. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Explain that more.
So there's a detachment. He's no longer with his mother and has gone to live with his father. And so it could be him missing his mother, with him starting that at a very young age, with his dad saying he was that way at 3 years old. He was missing his mother, so maybe that's the cause of all this
So are
just
you
going
saying?
on, and his dad never stopped anything.
So are you saying because he don't live with his mother, he tried to act like his mother?
That was traumatic.
That could be a part of him missing his mother. Yes,
Oh
sir.
wow! I never think of that.
Yeah, because if his dad separated and
Yes.
he started the behavior the same time, because remember Dwayne Wade was married and he left his wife to marry
Gabrielle
Union, and he took the kids like, I got the money.
Boom.
I'm outta here.
So he could have really traumatized the little boy to the, like.
Everybody didn't even know
That's a
each
good
other.
point.
That's a
I
good
didn't think
point.
about that.
Thank you, sis. That's a good point.
Thank you
All
for your
praise.
call, sis.
All
Hey,
praises, sir.
all praise. Hey,
You all have a blessed day.
You too, sis. Hey, give me that
Thank
scripture
you.
talking about a child.
Which
Like
Train up a child?
Proverbs
22 and 6. 22 and 6.
No, the one that said that
foolishness.
You know, our children always got
Foolishness
that.
is bound in a child.
Yeah.
22 and 16 or 15, one of them.
15, yeah.
And phone ringing again?
Yeah, they call it. Hey, but you know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child.
So all of our children have foolishness in them. That's what God said. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, because what he's saying is at 3 years old, that's some foolish stuff.
Very. Right.
It's our job to take it out of the system. To take it out
Deacon,
of
you know what's crazy? At 3 years old, you don't remember what you was saying at 3 years
right.
old anyway.
Right.
When you, by the time you're 8 years old now, you don't remember what you was doing
You
at
don't
3
remember
years old.
nothing at 3.
That kid don't remember nothing.
Nothing. That's what I'm telling you. He's an idiot.
Yeah, so you further enabled that kid to go into that lifestyle.
Right. Yeah, you pushed
Wow.
it. 'Cause that kid didn't articulate, you know what, Dad? I'm 3. I don't need this penis at all, and you know, I think transgender is the way to go for me.
No, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
That wasn't even in his vocabulary.
He was like goldfish, you know what I'm saying? Cheetos. Give me some Cheeto puffs.
Go ahead.
But the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
You know what the other question is? The back of their hand.
That's right.
No. We black people.
The black hand side, you know what I'm saying?
You see the back of my hand? You see it? Oh, look at it. Where's the camera at? Where's the camera?
Right there, that one right
Look,
there.
you see it?
On his
Suck
side.
your ass.
On
The
his
hell you
side.
doing?
Hey,
The hell
D,
is
D,
this?
Let's clarify too, because you know they'll take it a run on his side.
Hey, when you give them the back of the hand, the lipstick fly out. Pow!
Damn.
Like they went out of him. The lipstick come up.
He said knock the lipstick off him.
If he was in his mother on high heels, the shoes come up, he flying over the womb. Leave the shoes.
Get your
The shoes stay planted.
Shoes
He go
stay planted,
flying.
He go flying. The back of the hand. You see the back of the hand? Look.
It's serious. If you think about it, young children, they end up, little boys will play with dolls and stuff like that. You just got to correct that
Yeah,
stuff.
if you don't take it.
Same thing with little girls. I mean,
So Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle, they're horrible parents.
Yes.
Because your job is to correct your child, not enable them to further go
Exactly.
into whatever nonsense they tell you. That's not a parent, man.
Can we
A
go
parent
up?
is there to guide.
That's why I like
child.
this. Cap. That's why I love this truth. That's why I love this truth, and I love the fact that my kids is in this truth.
Right.
Because some of us, most I God didn't give us the mercy to grow up in this.
Yes.
So now we come up in this, and our children have a chance to grow up in this. Some of our children are never going to know what Christmas is.
Right.
Right.
All praise.
All praise for that.
Yeah, like
All
these little
praises.
babies.
Yes.
They gonna be like, what the
Yes.
fuck is
Yeah.
Some of our children don't know what Halloween is, don't know what Thanksgiving is.
no tooth fairy.
My son don't know anything about these things.
All praise.
He be like, yo, Dad, what the hell is that? What the hell is Christmas?
Just like that.
It's a lie.
Just like
That's
that.
what it
Daddy,
is.
what
It's
the
a-
hell? What the hell is
Who's
that?
the old white guy in a red suit?
Yeah, exactly. Who the hell is this? Who the hell is that guy in a white suit? What? People eat turkey? What the hell is that?
The only time you allow your son to curse.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Hey, that's dope right there.
So what I'm saying is, our children, we brothers and sisters, we should be really happy that our children is not going to go through that mess we go through. Our children have a chance to. You got a chance to raise up your children the right way and the laws.
Hey, is that
So
the,
I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful to Mosai for that thing, man.
is that the thing that talks about how, because what was it like prior to like 1970 something?
This
It was a mental
disorder.
Yes, homosexuality was a mental disorder.
Right. This is.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is from a book called Redeeming the Rainbow. But this not the good one. This one right here, this not the good one. You got to go to the 1993 version where where they tell you when they start outlining how they're gonna
lay it out.
They started laying it out.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna put this in this area. We're gonna make the athletes. We're gonna put gay athletes in the forefront. They're gonna make. They say they're gonna make the LGBT community appear as the victim, knowing that they're the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
It literally outlines
the whole game plan.
It lines out the whole game plan.
Yeah, it's good. Though.
Going into everything that they was doing, like that's crazy.
I mean, if you think about it, when it first came out, they were talking about acceptance. Mm-hmm. We knew it wasn't about acceptance. It was about overtaking everyone.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And when you look at, it's crazy because we've been free for how many, quote unquote, emancipated for how long now?
What
100 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
How long has the LGBT movement been around?
10.
What, 1970s something?
Well, yeah, they started.
And they've gotten much more further.
I think they've been around since Benjamin took it over.
Now that was some wicked stuff, G.
He like that.
Hey, man.
They've been around in the book of, what is that, the book of Judges?
Benji in modern times.
Is it in the book of Judges?
Yeah.
Benji
They've been around. But what type of question is that? How long the LGBT been around? The LGBT been around since the book of Judges.
You right.
Hey, bro, you want to know how long they've been around? Ask Benji.
Cap, can you expound on
Shalom Israel, Mosaic was blessed. Can Benji tell us how long the LGBT been around?
Levi took it over right now. It's going.
Look at Captain B. Look at Captain B.
Haiti right now.
Captain B.
Well, you see, this is the thing I'm talking about.
Let's read the article.
Well, you look like you offended.
I'm not offended.
You look like you mad.
Wow.
Hey, you can be mad, but remember we gotta go, brother. Don't say I'm gonna destroy this. Remember we gotta go.
Stay unified.
Whoa, relax, Cap. Put your hands down.
Stay unified, Cap.
Stay unified. Calm down. Stay unified.
Be angry.
Hey, I gotta be careful. I'm the middle of two benches, bro. I gotta be careful what I said. Hey, look at this brother right now.
Got Deeks, listen. Benji always do songs. We always talking about these things. Deeks, it's only you guys always sit down. You understand? Until you start with kiddos, you start with all these.
Benji. Wagwan.
Can we read the article?
Hey, Benji, listen.
We got a phone call.
Benji, it's time to change that. Hey, change that grease.
Old grease.
Get rid of the grease.
You gotta change the oil. change the oil. That 3,000 miles.
Replace the grease with the Bible. Benji, replace the grease with the Bible.
Come back to the Lord.
Come
Hey, we
back
got a phone call,
to
man.
God. Hey, bro.
The people waiting.
The hell is this? Come back to Mosai, Benji.
Fellas was idolizing Palmers.
Mosai, he said, come to me. Come to me, you little children that grease. And I will wash you away. I will wash the grease away.
What in the world? Deacon Malachi.
Hey,
they wash with much nitrate.
Shalom.
Yo,
Shalom caller.
Your people, hey, your brother over here is sick. You're crazy, man. Patient say radio, man. Your guy's crazy, man.
Yeah, something wrong.
Hey, Shalom caller, what's your name, question, or comment?
Hey, Shalom, leadership. Most High in Christ bless. Happy Purim.
Happy Purim.
Hey, this brother Azael out of Chicago.
Hey, Shalom.
So I just want to make a quick, I wouldn't say a comment, but I mean, we can sum it up as a comment. It's about the whole Dwayne Wade situation. And now that it's brought to existence in this town, it's funny because I actually played, my school and his school played against each other.
Bring it out. Need the music.
He used the extra slap.
So
that sound like you used to work in the gym with him.
Wait, say it again?
No, don't forget it. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
Nothing.
And some of the things that was floating around in the locker room was that he would do funny acts after the game, as far as walking around, groping other guys, not too much in the nature, but like friendly, like
ain't no friendly groping.
Friendly groping.
Caressing men in the locker room. That's what you're saying.
Right. And we was going to two different schools, but this was stuff that was floating around on the campus at my school. Because he went to Richards High School, but he originally was supposed to go to Eisenhower, and he ended up not going there for whatever reason, and ended up going to Richards.
That's remind me. That sound like Officer Nichomai when he used to work out with Eddie Long.
Ain't no friendly groping.
Come on, Eddie. One more, Eddie. One more. One more.
Teabagging and squatting, huh?
He said, "Get behind me when I do the squat."
Don't worry. Willie repented of that.
So
So
you said-
all right. He all right now. He's in his right mind.
You said that was your boy back in the day?
So what else was that, caller?
Yeah, that was it's just brought to everything that came up more recently, especially with his son and the pictures that we see of him, how he's dressing, and it just brought back to memory like things that happened over a decade or so ago. It was like, wow, like we used to hear about this stuff in high school, and I was like, well, that can't be right. D-Wade, he's a good player, like, and we stayed not too far from each other, so I was like, that didn't make sense. And now that it's coming back up, it's like, well. You know, it's kind of
So
like
he low-key had a track
was
record.
it really true?
Damn! Wow.
So basically, you're saying it's been around town in Chicago growing up that he always been a little suspect.
It's been around, but it wasn't as out like it was now. It was just like speculation, like, it's one thing to be like, okay, good game, I'm gonna slap you on the backside. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But if you're in the locker room and you're doing that, and it's like you're doing it to not to the extreme, but it was always questionable. Like, is he really undercover? That was the question that we used to ask each other at my school, because I went to Shepherd. But we used to ask each other, like,
So Dwayne Wade was slapping when he would slap dudes on the backside. He would hold his hand there for extra 2 seconds. Playing with a grip. He gripped it. He's smooching brothers' asses on the damn basketball court. He said smooching.
He grabbing cheeks.
Hey, that's the school that he went to. I can't say what they did in that school, but from just the things that we used to hear just from people that stayed in his neighborhood. Because the schools that we went to was just split up in districts. So we stayed in. I stayed in one town. He stayed like the town next over.
Okay.
So he wouldn't necessarily come to our school, but he'll go to the other school that's in the district. So I wouldn't see him. Only time we seen each other was when our schools played against each other in basketball.
All right, understood, brother. I thank you for your call, brother.
Kidon, go to the
video, right?
Go to the video that white woman was talking. This white woman makes some crazy point. You guys got to listen to what this white woman is saying. Now remember, the devil is talking. Listen to what the devil said.
Here are 5 facts Dwayne Wade should know. Number 1, between 80 and 90% of children under the age of 18 with gender confusion outgrow it by the time they're adults if they don't transition. Remember, these are kids who are not old enough to drive. They're not old enough to get their ears pierced without permission from their parents. These children should not be dictating life-changing medical procedures that aren't backed up by science. That brings us to number 2. The puberty-blocking drugs, the medication used on children with gender dysphoria before surgery, are the same drugs some states use to chemically castrate convicted child sex offenders. Wow. These drugs are not FDA approved for gender dysphoria or for children and can result in permanent sterilization of that child.
Damn.
Number 3, the suicide rate for people with gender dysphoria who undergo a transition is static post-surgery. In fact, the doctor at Johns Hopkins University who invented the surgery refuses to perform it anymore because it's not curative. Gender dysphoria is often comorbid with other psychiatric disorders, and when the root cause of those disorders is addressed, it's more likely to cure the gender confusion than bodily mutilation. Number 4, a significant percent of people regret their transition. In fact, 11% of transgender females regret their transition to the point where they actually detransition. But for many, it's too late. They're permanently sterile, infertile, and their lives have been ruined. Number 5, men are men and women are women.
That's right.
And no amount of surgery or name changing or skirts can change that. It's simply objective truth. It's science. It's biology. Men are not women because they feel like women. We don't tell schizophrenic patients, for example, that the voices in their head is real. And we shouldn't indulge the delusion of gender disordered people either. We should help them with the truth. So instead of trashing Dwayne Wade and his family, pass this information along to them. Treat his son with compassion and respect.
No.
And say prayers for the entire family.
No, we ain't gonna treat you son with
Hey,
respect.
Esau is the damn devil and a mad scientist, man.
Yeah, you see what Esau said?
Damn.
Hey, basically, the last part she's saying use the backhand on him. When she said something about he's gonna come out of it. The backhand is gonna make him come out of it. The backhand, pow, he come out of it right there.
You know what, Daddy?
You see, there's a difference between black kids and white kids. Because I remember I got the wind knocked out of me a couple of times before I get it right. As a matter of fact, I remember even back then, before I knew what wrestling is, my mom was a wrestler.
Yeah, man.
I remember she picked up my brother and body slam him in the concrete floor. Boom!
Yeah.
The Negro was not dead. Yeah. He ain't died. The Negro is still alive today.
Yeah,
he ain't dead.
That's Benji and Levi parents right there.
That's Levi parents. The Negro is still alive. Yeah. But guess what? The Negro is not gay.
Right.
Because when my mom slammed him on the floor, on the concrete floor, the wind left him.
Concrete?
Yes. The wind left him. Poop! If that gay thought was in his mind, that concrete floor take the gay thought out. Poop!
You still gay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
he not the wind out of him.
The gayness left him.
The gayness, once he hit the floor, the gayness said, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
You never heard
the spirit said, oh, this don't feel good. I'm out of here.
Feel good.
I'm out of here.
I gotta go. So guess what? We black people, we need to have the wind knocked out of us. Because, for example, Deuteronomy 28 was the wind Mosiah got knocked out of us.
Right. Yes.
Wasn't
right.
it?
Yes, sir.
Deuteronomy 28 is the wind knocked out of black people.
Right.
Mosiah said, okay, you guys want to play game with me? Okay, you guys keep playing game. All right.
Bam.
All right. I'm going to have the wind knock out of you one by one.
Yes. Yeah.
So Mosiah said, Deuteronomy 28, put it in action.
Backhand.
Guess what? Some of us still want the wind to knock out of us.
Yeah, we don't learn.
We ain't learn. We ain't learn. The wind have to be knocked out of us a couple of times. It's not one time. The Mosiah got been knocking the wind out of us for over 400 years.
Yes, sir.
Some of us still don't get it yet. Some of us Mosiah got looking at us like,
yeah,
what is wrong with this nigga right here? 400 years still don't get it yet. Eventually, we're gonna have to put you to death. Listen, the truth is, we have to stop raising our kids like white folks.
Yes.
Damn,
Stop.
say that again.
We have to stop raising our kids like white folks, like Esau. Our children, same way we got the wind knocked out of us, our children have to get the wind knocked out of them too.
Yes.
That's how we learn.
Yeah.
That's how we learn. We hard-headed people.
We hands on.
Yeah.
We hands-on people. We hard-headed people.
Literally. Hands on.
Hands on. Again, I'm keep using the back. Right here. You see?
Hands on.
Let me shake it. See the hand?
Gotta get the
Pow!
Hands on.
You got that.
You gotta get the right angle.
You gotta get the right angle.
No knuckle now.
Yeah, no knuckle, because the teacher is gonna say he's gonna call the cops on you.
Yeah, you gotta
Don't use the
get
knuckles.
this part.
Don't do like this.
Get the flat part.
Use the flat part.
Yeah, you gotta pull your fingers in.
Yeah,
so
pull your fingers in. You see.
Oh, you gotta
see
curl it like that.
Oh
right?
yeah, you see how you curl it?
So it round to the
The little nigga is not gonna die.
I'm
telling you what my mom did.
Dick, the scripture says that they ain't gonna
They
die.
ain't gonna die. I'm telling you what my mom said. Listen, when my mom do that thing, everybody thought the nigga dead. We don't look at him like, is he alive? The nigga get up.
Jean-Pierre he didn't say
Yo.
we no more.
we like everybody's screaming, oh, he dead. We look at him, he's shaking. My mom said, he's not dead. Today, the little nigga live in Miami. He's still alive.
I don't know, Mom.
He's still alive.
So he just leaned to the left a little bit, but that's all right.
He just leaned to the left a little bit, but he's all right.
He was limping a little bit.
Yeah, he is limping. He get up limping, but he ain't dead.
I think I killed him, Mom.
Brothers limp every day. He'll be all right.
He be all right.
Killed him.
Oh, we got a phone call?
Yeah.
Deke says she suplexed him.
Hey, Shalom Caller, what's your name, question, or comment?
Oh, man.
Yeah, my name is Brother Maccabees with Columbia, South Carolina camp.
Hey, Shalom, brother. Most High Christ bless.
Hey, Shalom, Most High Christ bless. I was just calling to leave a comment. I believe Dwayne Wade is going through his age of decadence, so to say, where he was really relevant in the beginning of his career. But now that he's retiring and getting irrelevant, he had to become relevant again through his son at homosexuality.
It's possible. I mean, he's all over the Instagram. Well, it could be that he's using his son for that, and Gabrielle Union using the son for that. So I could see where you come, why you would say that.
Name already,
Yes, sir.
might as well keep going.
All right, thank you for your call, brother.
I can't trust no advice from a woman who on a kid that the Most High wouldn't even allow her to have her own baby.
Bang.
Most High was like, nah, you can't get this crazy one here, no baby. She went and bought a baby.
Hey, and here's what's so evil about that transgender thing. So transgenders, not even, we'll take it off of Dwayne Wade's son and put it on the transgenders. So these people, this group of people that want to transition over and have Esau perform this surgery on them, were not comfortable in their own skin the way they were. But they want us to accept them in their new skin, which we don't accept. When you didn't even accept your own self in the skin God gave you.
You was ashamed from the get-go.
You was ashamed of what God gave you, and you didn't accept that, but now we must accept you the way you are.
I'm ashamed.
Hell no.
Give me that tilapia. You know, they be wanting that tilapia. You know, Esau done came and said, hey, we can make a tilapia vagina for y'all men now.
What?
Tilapia.
A tilapia vagina. Yeah, Esau
What
done,
is that?
You said Esau a mad scientist. Esau done took the fish that Judah like to eat so much, that tilapia, and he done made a fake vagina out of it for the transgender.
Hey, calm down, bro. Judah don't like that.
Yo, what is wrong with Carmelite, man?
Carmelite, man.
For real, Dick.
They love it.
It's real. It's real.
Esau, no, hey, Deke, they did. They came up.
Esau made a fake vagina for the transgender out of tilapia.
Carmela, is Judite men buying it?
I don't know. I'm gagged. I don't know what Judah's buying.
Is this serious right now?
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
Esau made a fish vagina for him.
Yes.
Out of tilapia skin.
Gave you some real
Damn.
fish.
Esau's nuts.
So they cut the sausage, fold it up, then sew tilapia in there.
To do what?
To make it feel like a real one, I guess, Cap. I don't know. I got a real one at the house. I don't buy I don't know how to tilapia.
I don't know what the fake one like.
I don't know what the fake one do.
You know the thing about it, that goes back to that mad scientist kind of thing. Because why would you take even something like natural flavors for food? Why would you use a beaver's anus to flavor food?
How you know it tastes like that?
It's a deep mystery. I don't.
Esau used castoreum for natural flavor.
Adino.
Or the single brothers.
Malachi.
Aurel.
With the tilapia hit light.
What did tilapia hit like?
With the tilapia hit light.
Tilapia hit
What
like?
is the tilapia?
Single brothers in mourning.
Look at Malachi. Malachi said, not me. Not me.
I
don't like tilapia.
I don't even like tilapia.
Hey, Officer Kedar, pull that deep scene that's real. That
All right,
tilapia.
so while you getting that, officer, we'll take the phone call.
I don't even like no tilapia. I only like snapper.
I don't even know how to spell it.
Red snapper.
Hey, Shalom Caller, what's your name, question, or comment?
Hey, shalom. Most High Christ bless. This Captain in the night, man. What's
Judah in the house one time, you know.
How you feeling,
in the building.
Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Booyaka.
Capo.
Capo in the building.
Welcome to Patient Saints Radio.
Hey, Cap. Shalom, Cap. Hey, Cap. Please do not tell me you're calling from New York.
I'm calling from the greatest place where it started.
Oh, you in Jerusalem? All praises.
All praise.
Love with y'all, man. You know.
Say it again, Cap. Say it again. We missed it. Say it
I'm
again.
back up my deacon, but ain't nothing but love for you. I'm back up Deacon Malachi. You know I'm running my boys, man. So I got love.
Hey, Cap.
All praise.
Cap.
Yo.
You know the only reason I come to New York is because of y'all, man.
All praise.
If you move out of New York, I would never come back to New York. It's a fact. When I say move, I'm talking about if the whole camp move, I ain't coming back to them New York.
Hey, Deke, the Lord might destroy New York if all the prophets leave. You might be the only thing that's keeping New York together.
I'm going to the other side, man.
Hey, you might be right.
Cap said he's going to the other side.
I think New York's still going because the prophet lived there. If the prophet left New York, most I might destroy New York.
Hey, listen, I see the great work you did, Deacon. You went down there and you carried everything with you. You took it to another level. So all praises to the Most High.
Hey, that's Most High, man. That's Most High. That's Most High.
All praise to the Most High, Cap.
That's Most High.
Listen, I call in to tell y'all, man, we live in Bible prophecy right now. This thing is a good look, man. The Most High, these scriptures got to be fulfilled.
That's true.
All these brothers, they using these entertainers that push their kids out there and say they homos because what Revelation 11 and 8 say. You know, this place got to be like Sodom and Gomorrah. So these scriptures got to be passed. We got to fulfill that Isaiah 1 and 9 that is a small remnant that got to stand strong for the Most High. You know,
that's true. That's true.
Going on. Our kids, like you said, Deacon Malachi, our kids growing up in this truth, knowing the difference from ground zero. So it's a blessing that we live in Bible prophecy being fulfilled today, man. You know, it ain't no coincidence. Satan, he know his time is short, so he trying to destroy a lot of our people. That's all against us. That's all to keep us down. Because, you know, Esau is weird anyway. Esau, they doing their own weirdness all the time anyway with their kids and all that. But us, he tried to destroy us as a nation.
That's right.
All
praises, Cap. All praises.
All praises.
You know, brothers and sisters, what Captain's saying is that a lot of us, we got kids, right? I don't know about you, but I feel blessed knowing, yes, one day I might leave this earth, but I know for a fact the crap that I faced, the crap that I saw, my son will never see it.
Right.
My son will never grow up in it. And I was talking to Blooders Friday night about that the Malcolm X stuff, and I was telling Blooders, listen, according to Matthew 24, you know some of us gonna get killed, some of us gonna get put to death, put in jail. And I was telling Blooders, listen, Esau's gonna get killed. I said, listen, if I'm one of the brothers that Musa got allow Esau to put to death, that's fine. But I was telling brothers, hey, but I just want one thing from brothers. I just want you guys to look out for my son for me. Make sure he stay in this. Make sure that he keep following these laws. Right. And like I said, man, we should be happy that our children, they grow up in this, they seen this. In other words, we give our children a chance that our parents
didn't give us.
Exactly.
That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, man.
All praises. All praise the Most High for that.
Exactly. That's my point, man. We gonna stand strong and give our kids something that we ain't have a chance to have that defensive shield, this foundation of the Bible that's gonna guide us through these crooked ways of the wicked out here in the world. So all praises for y'all. Y'all staying strong. Y'all keep doing the work, man. I love y'all, brothers.
Love you too, bro. Thank you for calling, bro. Thank you, Cap.
Hey, D, can I get a script now?
Hey, shalom, Cap. Most High Christ bless us.
The mighty Captain.
I think you got a script too.
Wisdom.
Solomon, get your script. Get your script, Solomon. Solomon, go ahead.
Oh, Wisdom of Solomon 14, and you can start at we can start at verse 23.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 23.
Oh, you can start at 20. Yeah, 20.
For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites.
So, like Captain was bringing out, a lot of the same things that is going on today, we was doing back then. And this scripture is going to show you that the same thing that's going on in America now, it was going on back then. Read.
They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. But either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery.
Read.
So that there reigned in all men, without exception, blood.
So all of these things that it's about to list are all things that the nation of Israel that we was involved in. Read.
Manslaughter.
You could jump to verse 26 to get to the point.
Disquieting of good men. Forgetfulness of good terms.
Read.
Defiling of souls.
Read.
Changing of kind.
What's that?
Changing of kind.
Changing of kind or changing of sex. Men trying to be women and women trying to be men. Same thing that's going on today. Read on.
Disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness.
Now read verse 27.
Verse 27. For the worshiping of idols, not to be named, is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil.
So what the Lord is letting you know is that these things all fall into a form of idolatry. That's what it is. America is in an idolatrous land. That's what all of this stuff falls back to. This is nothing new. We've been doing the same thing since the time of Egypt, the time of Babylon, Assyria, Greece. It's just revisiting itself in the earth now.
And this the last kingdom, so it's on another level.
On another level.
On another level.
Hey, let me
get. Let me see this. Oh, you guys gonna get a scripture?
Yes, sir.
Get a scripture, then read this.
Ecclesiasticus 30 and start at 2. Because the whole time we have been talking about training and raising up, because it started with the young man. But Deke just said something. He said, if he go, look out for his son. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that like gotta be to the forefront of what we started in the beginning, unified. So that's what you have to be on the same page, because you got to start looking out for his son like you're going to look out for your own son. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to expect things of his child the same way you would expect things of your child, and mainly the keeping of the commandments. This is what you're going to want to see out this young man, even if you watching out for somebody's daughter. But go ahead and read that for me, officer.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 2. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance.
So, like Deke said, he want us to look out for his son. So the same way Deke say backhand the boy. Guess what? We might not backhand him, but Deke done backhand him enough that if we at the point that we got to look out for him, Deke gonna be proud to already know that I set this young man up to have some sense of understanding on what his nation is going to require from him, what his God requires of him. You know what I'm saying? And what this body that he's a part of, it was going to require him. Keep reading.
He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy.
So guess what? When you teaching your son, get out them high heels. It ain't no such thing as transgender. Because guess what? You can't change the gland in your body that's going to produce testosterone.
Right, or your chromosomes.
You can't change that. You know what I'm saying? So you lying to yourself, but guess what? You correcting that young man.
Let me ask you a question, Officer Carmeli. If Dwayne Wade's son that wants to be called a girl right now, that everybody in society is calling a girl, if he commits a crime and the cops pick him up, what are the cops going to describe him as?
It's a good question. You stumped me.
They're gonna be like, he's a 12-year-old boy dressed as a damn woman, and he was doing something.
Stealing whatever he doing,
from the store or whatever.
Right.
Is Dwayne Wade going to get mad? Is the LGBT going to get mad at the cops, at the precincts?
Right. They didn't use the right pronoun. That's what they're going to have to say. He didn't use the right pronoun.
Hey, Cap, if he get convicted, which jail is he going to?
Judah Parables.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like
that's a good one.
Where's he going?
Where's he
If
going?
he wants to be in sports, is he going to be on the girls' team or the boys' team?
He balling. He gonna be 6'6".
Maybe that's what D-Wade tried to do. He tried to train him up to be the first transgender.
But guess what? It's something like that'll come from this. You know what I'm saying? They'll use this as one of those a scapegoat or alleyway to promote this whatever this next level is.
Yeah.
You know, just jump down to 4 for me. The last one.
Verse 4. Though his father die, yet he as though he were not dead.
Guess what? When Dwayne Wade leave here, he ain't leaving no son behind that people gonna be like, dang, bro, you know what I'm saying? You a baller like your daddy, or you was a stand-up guy like your daddy. But guess what? If one of these men up here pass away, guess what? They done trained their son. So somebody was like, man, you bring it out just like your daddy used to bring it out. You a stand-up guy, just like your daddy used to bring. This boy keep the law, been keeping the commandments since he came out. Since he came out his mama. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Wade can't say that about his son. He ain't leaving nothing behind.
You know what's so heavy though? Just to back it up, because what Deacon said in regards to, Lord forbid if the Most High take him, make sure that my sons or my daughters are well taken care of, along with my household. And the reason why I want to bring that up real quick is Captain Isaac and Captain Hoshea had made something known to us, you remember on the call that we had, about you have to start preparing yourself. Bishop says it all the time. Start preparing yourself because you don't know when the Most High may take you home. Have those conversations with a proven brother. And don't just leave your child empty with that proven brother. You better set up some life insurance or debt.
Right.
Because what if my son passed? Well, I'm not just going to have my kids go to Deacon Malachi or one of the brothers empty-handed. No, you want to make sure you have insurance set up.
Right.
Be able to help the next family.
Right.
You know, these are things we have to start thinking of.
Right.
But what they said was heavy. That just brought that back to my memory. Very heavy.
Hey, look at this article, man.
Let's look at this article right quick.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Transgender woman gets new vagina made from fish skin.
Fish skin?
Oh, you know we got phone calls.
Yeah, I know.
Why is El Rat over there sleeping?
A trans woman had a vagina constructed using the skin of a tilapia fish after her genitals began to shrink and close up following botched surgery. According to
Soldier Dino and Officer Asa, how that thing feel like?
Hey, you
look at Dino. Look at the eyes.
Smell like
leave my man Dino alone.
Dino
man.
like Deke, don't play.
Smell like Chinatown down here.
Look, her stuff must smell like fish all the time.
All the
That's
time.
disgusting.
Dino said, "I've never done that. I use the pillow."
Dino said, "That's that stuff I don't do."
Damn, bro.
You're looking at you, I can't see him.
Yo, you're crazy, man.
Yo, Asa, Officer Asa, what does it feel like?
Tilapia.
The tilapia.
He said he shake the dice.
He said,
Oh,
"I'm
you
a
just shake
Palmer
the
guy
dice.
myself."
The tilapia dice.
Got tilapia in
The
his hand.
tilapia dice.
Got a little
I'm a
tilapia
Palmer.
glove.
Hey, he said, "I'm a Palmer man."
You're a Palmer guy.
He keep the tilapia in one hand, the glove in the other.
Just, it's a tilapia glove. Just add water. Just no need for lotions, baby. Just add water.
Who else over there?
Tilapia grease.
It's lawful. It got fins and scales.
It's Malachi.
It's lawful. Got fins and scales.
Yo, y'all crazy in here, man.
The drummer right here.
Aurel.
Well, tilapia.
The energy.
Tilapia hands.
Tilapia brothers.
That's the tilapia brother right there.
Hey,
His hands got fins and scales on it.
yesterday, we still in the feast of poem, man. We should have given these brothers tilapia present.
Damn.
I'm gonna get you guys a gift card so you guys
Brothers
can
got
go
the
ahead and buy some
tilapia
tilapia gloves.
I don't even want to. We just
Yo,
gonna skip Malachi. Just skip Malachi.
Yeah,
Leave
Malachi, we're gonna skip you, bro.
Hey, so
Brother say, yo, why you let him know about the tilapia glove?
You had to say something.
You can hold it in.
Like Kamala said, the brother's gonna argue with us. You guys don't understand. He got scale. It's lawful. What? It's lawful. He got scale on it.
Show me what scripture I'm breaking. Show me what scripture. Show me the scripture.
Show me the scriptures.
And I can show you the scripture. Almost I say, as long as you got scale, it's clean. You got scale.
I'm trying to see where I'm in error at.
Well, I said you gotta kill that animal. He gotta kill that glove every week. He's gonna get a new one.
Hey, but what I'm saying, but one thing with this country, right? They always said when a brother turned to that type of lifestyle, they always say he born this way.
Right.
When the Bible say that, we up on heard say that. You understand? A man is a man. A boy is a boy. Nothing cannot change. Oh, he's born that way. We have to change his organ. No.
Right.
You understand? Because I remember years before these things get out of the closet. You understand? When they find a man like he's a homosexual, they always said he have what? Psychological.
Yeah, something wrong with him.
You understand?
He's funny.
He's crazy. He's a madman. He's a madman. Want next man to hump him like a teddy bear or a dog.
A teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
You know what I'm saying? These are the things like that. You see, so all these gays get so educated and before now they used to say these people crazy.
Yep.
Cap, he got to be crazy because he should not be at an age where he's even thinking about
Right.
sexually being with a man, sexually How old is he? 14?
12.
12. Come on, bro.
So-
when I was 12, I was thinking about playing games and
playing with G.I. Joe, man.
jumping on trampolines and playing basketball and stuff. Like,
right, you just kick your little brother in the back. You know,
You know how you know Dwayne Wade is an idiot. A 3-year-old little kids don't even know what a little wee wee.
Can't even wipe his behind. He can't even wash himself.
Penis doing. So what the hell are you talking about at 3-year-old? He know he want to be a girl. What's wrong with this dude?
that don't make
What's
no
wrong with
sense.
Dwayne Wade? What's wrong with that dude? That make no
So
sense.
you ready for a period and all of that, huh?
You don't know what that
Hey,
Hey, hold up,
oh yeah,
before
you
we
was
go.
gonna say something.
Yeah, I was watching. They were showing the like the top murderer, the brother them who went off and killed people. You understand? And they was trying to show you these brothers were been on like parole. They trying to give them parole. And the brother, he said he killed his stepmama, and his stepdad. Why? And he just started to spill everything. Why these things come up? He said the men who adapt him, because the man who take him as dad,
son,
he adapt him, and that man used to just start touching certain place, come in my lap and touch like that, and he said from that time he just have this type of spirit. You understand? And all he go to the mother and the man, mother and such, and he said he don't know how to bring it across to them because he don't know if they're gonna tell him that he's telling a lie. So he go over there and take it out on them. He kill both the parents, bro.
Damn.
These are the things like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So these is I'm telling you, these things
Psychological.
messed up brother's brain.
Right.
The white woman even tell Dwayne Wade that. After a time, you understand? Just like how the brother, you remember that brother who used the homosexual dude? What his name?
Which one?
And Tyler Perry give him $1 million and he changed back to
Antoine Dodson.
Remember?
Add
You
your
understand?
kids.
You understand? He grow up and he started to say, okay, for real. He want to change, but the system, that's all the system have. The system use the
gift.
the
Destroyed him.
gift and destroy the heart. You feel me? So give me one scripture before I go. Give me Ecclesiastes 7, the last verse.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
They always said, I born this way. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Trust me. If you born that way, you're gonna born be a eunuch, just have a little stick like this. You understand? These are the things that's all you're born if you're born that way.
Right.
But if you're born as a man and have a little ding dong between your foot, you is a man. You're born like a woman and have a split between your foot, you is what? A woman. That's all you're born.
Did you just use the word ding dong?
Yeah. No, he said between the foot.
Yeah. Come on, read the
Got a long
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 29.
Right.
Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright.
That's how God made man. Every man. As long as he's a boy, that's how God make you. God make you with a ding dong between your legs. That make you know that you're a man. That's what the doctor look for. Even when the sisters them have young stomach and they go to that thing to let them know what type of baby they have.
Yeah.
How the doctor know that is a boy or a girl? Because the doctor look between the leg to find out if you're a boy or you're a girl.
That's right.
Ding dong.
That's what they
And
do.
Dwayne's son got a ding dong.
Yes, that means he's a man.
boy.
Hey, but what are you saying
I'm
about
a boy,
That's what
Dwayne.
God said.
what are you saying about the whatever God it is that you believe in? If he created you or he created your child and you feel like he did it wrong.
He stupid. That's what
God made a mistake when he made you into a boy.
They don't-
That's basically what whatever God you believe in.
He don't know what he talking about.
You
That's what they
basically
saying.
saying that he made a mistake. He don't know what he doing.
God, I made a mistake. Hey, you finish that scripture?
Yeah. I just wanted
The
to
precept for that scripture is Mark 7:21. This is what Christ said. This is what Christ said. This is what Christ said about the scripture that the Cap just read. This is the precept for that scripture. Mark 7:21. Read that.
Mark chapter 7, verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men,
When he said out of the heart of men, he's talking about the mind. Out of the mind of men. Read.
proceed evil thoughts.
Evil thought. Now, go back to the same scripture. Ecclesiastes. Go back to it. Read the whole scripture again. He's going to show you why Christ said evil thought. Because I don't think you read the whole scripture. Read the whole scripture again. Ecclesiastes 7.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 29.
Read the whole thing again.
Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright.
You see, God make man perfect. That's what he said, upright. God make man, like he said, with a penis. God make woman with a vagina. Everything perfect. Read, upright. Read.
But they have sought out many inventions.
So it said, men sought out many invention. Many invention. Some of those invention is in Romans chapter 1.
Right.
Paul talk about those inventions.
Yes, sir.
Those invention, how men come with, let me see. Maybe two men can do something. Maybe two men together. Men come with some evil thought. That's why men gotta die.
Tilapia.
Man came up with
Now,
hey, Deacon,
go to Mark again.
Before you go, I just remembered something. Reminded me of something. Esau was doing something like this with us in slavery.
Yes.
It's in the book called The Medical Apartheid.
Yes. Experiencing.
When they would take your arm off and put it on your leg.
Yep.
Take your sexual organs, put it on the other gender and so forth. That's in a book called Medical Apartheid. Yep. That's what Esau did to us in slavery.
That's right.
So that's how they know how to do it. That's how they know how to split.
Just remembered that. Came back to me.
So Mark again. Mark 7 again.
Mark chapter 7, verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts.
Wicked imagination. That's what Ecclesiastes is saying. Wicked is hell. Read.
Adulteries.
Adultery. Where that come from? The mind. The scripture call it the mind is the heart, the mind. That's why adultery start. Listen, you meet, when you have that thought, before you even meet with her, you already have the thought in your mind. Right. So it start with the mind. The evil start with the thought. Read.
Fornications.
The evil to perform fornication start in the mind. Read.
Murders.
Murder. Before I even pull out the gun, I already cook in my mind how I'm going to kill Kamalai, how I'm going to get away with it, how I'm going to do this. That's how people, listen, right. Remember how people said, Mosai said, our people come up with evil, how they say it?
Wise to do evil.
Wise to do evil. Yeah. We sit there, we come with evil imagination. How you going to do it? How you going to get away with it? If I get away with it, what I'm going to do? Because you got a Negro come out and kill a brother, he went and had breakfast.
Yeah.
Had a whole
alibi. That's some evil stuff.
I remember there was a killer in Queens, New York. The dude killed the woman that he was living with and just ate breakfast.
Yeah,
like
it was
with the
nothing.
body in the bed. But like he ate breakfast, lunch. It's something like that. Just went about his day with her laying in the bed dead.
Like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing.
Evil is hell. Read.
Thefts.
Theft. Before, listen, you see my phone on the table. You're like, damn, I'm gonna steal Deacon's phone, but I gotta make sure nobody's watching. You like,
right.
Let me see if there's camera.
So I sit down and I put my purse by it and I put a pillow over it and I keep touching it and I keep touching it and then I put it in my purse and then I say,
we look at conference. Is there camera? And then you look at who's coming in the room. The thought is already in your mind before you perform it.
Premeditated.
Yeah. Premeditated. It's evil thought. Read.
Covetousness.
Covetous. Man, we are some covetous people.
Sneaky spirit.
So and so say, come to hey, I'm gonna invite you to come to the barbecue. You come to the house, you look at around. Like, damn, what the hell are you looking for?
Yeah.
I'm just looking around.
Oh, that show is nice.
That show is nice.
It's a nice watch you got on the table over there.
Dang. I can use some of this stuff in my house.
I gotta get me a watch like that.
You the devil. Read.
Wickedness.
All this stuff come from where?
The mind.
Yeah, and that transgender some wickedness.
That homosexuality spirit. That's why you see. Go to the book of Romans right quick, chapter 1. That's what Paul is saying to you. Homosexual spirit. This kid was touched.
Deacon, they said they are staunch supporters of LGBT.
Yep.
They're allies of LGBT. Dwayne
hold
Wade
on a
and
minute.
Gabrielle Union.
Hey, Deacon Laba. Deacon Laba. Hey, Shalom Mosan Kwasbe. What do you want, bro?
You still got a phone call?
You got a phone call?
Deacon Laba is in there?
Hey, the phone is hot today.
Hey, hold on a minute.
hot, man.
Deacon Laba, what do you want?
Dang, I got calls coming through right now.
You want to get to the radio.
Where's the speaker at? The speaker at the bottom.
That's the speaker. He's in the speaker.
No, the speaker is at the bottom of the phone.
Put it right there.
All right, go ahead. State your business, boy. Always hold your peace.
Hey, listen, man. Your brothers in Atlanta, man, holding it down. And let me tell you something, man. Why people feel like they be strange? The scripture is saying it plain and simple, man. Spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, man. These leaders, so-called actors, movies, whatever they're into, sport, they have to bend this thing out, man. That's what's going on right now, man. Because these names, they are big names. He got them. So if they say that means that the media, the rest of the dumb, foolish people gonna follow that thing.
Yeah, I think that's what Officer Solomon was saying earlier.
Yeah, man, that's just, when you think about this whole thing, man, you know what I mean? It's a little kid, man. And for that brother to do that, man, that's showing you Babylon give you money, the devil money.
Yeah.
That's how these guys have, man. They got the devil money.
Yeah.
So they have to sacrifice their kids for the devil money.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Damn.
To keep it going.
Keep it going. Thank you, boy.
Yeah, man. Shalom, Israel, Mosaic Christ.
Yes, sir. Shalom,
Bless
Deacon.
y'all,
Shalom, Deacon.
Christian said, you know I love y'all, man.
Yes,
I know
sir.
that
Yeah, we
I
love you
was
too,
so
boy.
much yesterday, man, but whatever it was, man, yeah, I hope that brother repent, man. And then I hope your Christian set brothers, and then y'all treat that brother right, man. Malachi, man, yeah, you need to repent too.
What did I do?
Deacon, I didn't do nothing, Deacon.
Yeah, he's red sock you and your whole clique over there, man.
What did I do?
Yeah, they got,
As the judge shows his officers.
yeah, my brother Amaziah, man. Your guys, man. You got Malachi, man. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he's still in his feeling, man.
Damn. Malachi don't even live in New York. The hell is this?
You don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Man.
Hey, we gotta stop defending Esau's lands, man.
Respect, Malachi. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's some respect, man.
Dang, can I say I love Babylon?
Yes, sir, Deacon. Yes, sir.
All right. Shalom,
Most High Christ bless.
Shalom, Deacon. Most High Christ bless. We got another phone call. All right, Shalom
put the
caller.
caller in.
Shalom caller. What's your name, question, or comment?
Yes, my name is Monique. I'm from Compton, California. And my comment is to my brothers about the Dwayne Wade and the XY chromosome.
Yes,
I have a new theory about that, and I've been having this for a long time. They use chemicals to make these people think that they have been that they're male or female.
You're saying that they use chemicals to put in the kids to influence the children to switch their gender? Is that what you're saying?
Right. And the immunization shots, the chemicals in the food, and the chemtrails. It could be either one of those three. That's part of the witchcraft that they use. They have to be physical with their witchcraft because they're not God. Right? So they have to become physical. This is when they started to think, right, I have a good point.
She said, I do. I got a damn good point.
Hey, let me tell you why. Let me tell you, sis. Let me tell you why you might have a point. Let me tell you why you might have a point.
Okay.
I know Captain Amaziah, some brothers here
nice
used to
meet
be.
you.
Nice meeting you, sis. Hey, I know some of us used to be in the military, right? Because I know in military they give you, like when you go in the field, they give you those shots.
Yeah.
For you not to Cap, explain it. Because you wasn't. You was
talking about saltpeter.
Cap, you wasn't in the Navy.
You was in the military, right?
Hey, Kamala, you wasn't in the Navy.
I wasn't in no Navy.
You was in a smart camp, huh?
Yeah, I would do that.
Cap, remember when you was wearing that little funny hat? You got that
the cone hat
in the Navy.
Right.
You know what? Thank you for your course, sis.
Cap. I don't know if they put no salt.
Can one of you explain what I mean? You wasn't there. You wasn't in the military.
They used to say this is what they used to do. When you first come in, they would give you
come in where?
Like boot camp.
The Navy?
Boot camp. Whether it's the Navy, the Army,
military,
the Marines, the military. So they give you a shot, and the shot makes you not get a erection.
Oh, they give you that num juice.
Yeah, so you won't get any erection. So
you
could just concentrate on
on the battlefield.
On the battlefield.
Yeah, I thought I just was a man's man. I'm like, ain't nobody supposed to be getting hard with 40 men in the room. What the hell wrong with you?
Yeah. So because I know that's why I say what the sister said make a point. Because I won't be surprised. Listen, we dealing with the devil himself. I won't be surprised what the sister said that they actually put these shots, give these kids this shot to turn them into
females.
I won't be surprised.
You know what I think?
You won't.
No.
One more point about that is like the Enfamil and Isomil for babies.
Baby formula
actually has estrogen in it, and it latches to that testosterone. So it's actually making that child think that they were born as a woman.
That's exactly what I was saying. They use that soy, they use that estrogen, and estrogen, soy turns testosterone into estrogen. Right. So the sisters. Yeah, I ain't trying to put the blame on y'all, but it's a lot of women in the world that I don't have time to feed my child and nourish my child the way that child is actually supposed to be nourished. So you give them Esau chemical. Yep. Esau chemical is made with.
Or they say, I don't want my breast sagging.
These my titties.
These my titties, they ain't his. So I don't want my breast sagging. So we're gonna give it the Enfamil and the formula.
That's full of estrogen. It's full of soy, which turns testosterone into estrogen.
Put it this way, it ain't natural.
Right.
It's chemicals.
It ain't natural. I don't want that thing to change my body. Yeah, because why the hell you have babies anyway if you have no? What the hell wrong with sisters, man?
Yeah, because listen, these things just don't go for just the kids. It go for the held boy and the girls too. Because the girl want to drop her pants behind her butt. It's the same thing. Right. It's the same thing, bro.
So that's why I said I won't be surprised what the sister said. Esau is actually doing that. I won't be surprised, especially in the black communities.
Yeah,
I won't be surprised.
Because you got to look, why they all shaped and built the same? Like, not everything after like 2005 built like Malachi. Like, all of them just skinny, that they go wear them same skinny pants.
Damn.
Like, how all y'all built the exact same?
Hey, let me tell you something, right?
My pants. My pants.
Yo, you're funny, man.
Student size jeans.
Hey, look at Malachi. Malachi caught spirit.
Like,
look at how he look at Kamala.
Like, for real.
He's mad.
I'm tired of the jokes, bro. I'm tired of the jokes.
That joke wasn't even funny.
Jokes gonna stop. How you the prototype. The rest of them trying to be like you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, right? Remember the scripture in Genesis. Hey, let's go back to Genesis. Let's go back to Genesis a little bit. Remember in Genesis, right? Remember in Genesis when our forefather Abraham was pleading for Sodom and Gomorrah. You guys remember?
Yes, sir.
They pleading he was having Mosai. He keep asking Mosai, what if 10 righteous? Right. What is 5 righteous? What is 2? He keep pleading. But keep in mind, that scripture, we was not a nation yet. The Israelite was not a nation yet. As a matter of fact, I don't even think Isaac was even born yet. Was it? Isaac wasn't even born yet, right?
No.
So now, our forefather Abraham was pleading for Sodom and Gomorrah because he really didn't want Messiah to destroy these people. But we was not a nation. So now, we are a nation. America is actually the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
So now, Messiah God is showing Abraham's children why he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Because some of us say, why he destroyed? So now Messiah say, okay, I'm going to show you kids why I destroyed. So now our forefather plead for Sodom and Gomorrah, and he didn't succeed. So now we are his children. Why are we pleading for Sodom and Gomorrah?
Right.
Same thing. You're not going to succeed for pleading for Sodom and Gomorrah. You pleading for Mosiah not to destroy this America. Because America got to go. We should not plead with Mosiah for not destroying it. We should pray Mosiah that he get rid of this place.
That's what the scriptures say.
We got
You see the thing? So now, we try to plead to Mosiah just like our forefather. Mosiah say, listen, man, that discussion, listen, you're wasting your time. Sodom and Gomorrah is not going to get right. That's why he told Abraham.
It's only getting worse.
Sodom and Gomorrah is not going to get right, Abraham. I got to get rid of it. Abraham was like, oh, but what about if there's 10 righteous? Mosai said, they don't even have one.
He said, no. He said, no.
No, they didn't even have, Mosai told Abraham, they didn't even have one. So, just like America, they don't even have one. The only reason this place is still going is because the Israelites here.
Right, that's right.
Once for a small remnant.
Yes, once that remnant is sealed, Mosai say, listen, you can hang it up.
It's go time.
The West gotta go. The West gotta go.
That's the only solution, though.
That's the only solution.
When you think about it, America's problem can't be. It's not something that can be fixed.
Yes.
You can't.
Yes.
Politics can't fix
Nope.
it. That's why the whole,
that's the only thing can fix this place.
Fire.
Yep.
Fire.
Fire.
Burn it with fire.
That's why the black agendas, they don't make any sense. No, there's no solution. America got to go.
So, hey, you gotta accept what the scripture say. You gotta accept both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction
of the enemies.
You got to have. You can't have it both ways. You can't save it. You can't say, oh, what you say, D? You can't go try to pick out the good Esau.
Right.
This one.
But that's the thing, because we want both.
Can't
We want to
make a
be
crooked
able
thing
to. We want to be able to be on top of the white man, but we don't want to have to get rid of this place. Like, we still like our cars. I like my Bentley.
You still like the sports.
I just got my $250,000 house.
I like
You
my
want me to burn it?
football Sundays with the fellas.
Right. Chicken wings.
I mean, you look at this stuff, it's so wicked. Just going back to women and just something as simple and natural as breastfeeding. It's totally unnatural to the world.
Hey, can I get a script real quick? Look at Sirach. We read this yesterday, or a portion of it yesterday at camp. Sirach 13 and 23. Because when Dwayne Wade came out with his son as transgender, he didn't really get bombarded and rebuked.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to mention that.
The society has been enabling his wicked ass. That's right. And Gabrielle Union's wicked ass. Nobody's saying, hey, y'all wrong for that. We all got on Gayle King for what she said about Kobe Bryant. And nobody's saying nothing about what Dwayne Wade is saying to about his son.
And Cap, don't forget, they also crucified T.I. Remember, we were speaking about that.
Matter of fact, y'all crucified T.I., especially the women. Our women crucified T.I. about trying to look out for his own daughter and going to his daughter's doctor screenings and all of that. But for Dwayne Wade Dwayne Wade said his 3-year-old said he wants to be a girl. He didn't say nothing. He enabled that little boy.
Right.
Nobody said nothing.
Nope. Hey, Cap, that's why I said they gonna make sure that Dwayne Wade comes out on top of this thing. Because if he looks bad, it's gonna make the LGBT community look bad. At this point, his son is already the face of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They have to make, and when you think about everybody that run this country, they all sodomites. They are the sodomites are your politicians. Sodomites are your judges, your governors, all this stuff. They are sodomites.
Right. Watch this. Sirach 13 and 23.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Y'all see that? Everybody shuts up. When Dwayne Wade gets on his Instagram, does a little Instagram videos with his son saying, no, I'm going to be I'm a girl now. Don't address me as Zion anymore. I am a her. Everybody shuts up. Everybody's, it's good for him. That's a strong boy right there.
It's a strong black woman. He a strong black.
He a strong black woman right there.
You had so much courage to be able to come out and open up like that and bring that to the world.
Yeah, that's now supposedly strong. The whole world, brothers and sisters, is ass backwards.
Ass backwards.
Read. Freaking Carmella, man. Read it again, bro. You throwing me off. Read it again.
When a rich man speaketh.
When Dwayne Wade speaks.
Every man holdeth his tongue.
Nobody says nothing. Shh. He got a strong girl with him now. Go ahead.
And look what he saith.
Everybody shuts the hell up when he speaks because he got money. He got status in the society. Read.
They extol it to the clouds.
They do what?
Extol it to the clouds.
We're gonna share that nonsense that Dwayne Wade is doing. We're gonna further enable our people to be more and more degenerate. Read.
But if the poor man speak.
But if IUIC says something, if one of you say something against what Dwayne Wade says,
they say, "What fellow is this?"
Man, who the hell are you? You broke just like me. You ain't nobody.
Right.
You're a nobody. Do you even where you work at? What you do for a living?
Hey, that's
what
sad.
kind of upbringing you got?
That's sad that money equates to knowledge. Like
it's
like if you got money, you automatically assume that this person has some type of wisdom in this place.
Right.
And it's usually they usually dumb as hell.
That's why
Athletes
you
they
see-
never do bookwork in school.
That's why I see the black community is the way it is.
Right. Think about this: Dwayne Wade with his son, Magic Johnson with his son.
Yep.
Snoop with his son. Will Smith with his son. Look at Alicia Keys pointing the boy's fingernails.
Yeah,
Cap, these are all
These celebrities are idiots.
they
don't
all
follow them.
All of them, majority of them, especially the athletes, they don't do a damn thing in school. When they go to these prestigious universities, I was listening to a thing with David West, and they were because he's like real conscious. Used to play for the Warriors, but he was on David Banner podcast, and they was talking about the education within the athletic arena.
Yeah.
They don't have to do no work.
the students
You're
write
going to
those-
school. Everybody in the school knows that you're going to the NBA. You think that your professor is going to want to be the one to flunk
stop
you
you,
out and
right.
stop you from that when all the coaching staff is on your side.
Right.
The athletic department is on your side.
And they're making money off of
You're bringing money to the school. They don't care about your education. That's
No,
why
they
they
don't.
get to NBA, get all this money, and they lose it all because they don't have the knowledge of how to keep it.
But you know, we as a people, man, we always looking at two dumb people to lead us.
Yes.
A bunch of idiots. Look at that big dummy, Steve Harvey.
I was just thinking about him.
He's big dummy, think like a woman. Listen, the dummy is on his third marriage. But that's the dummy you follow to fix your marriage.
So that he teaches whoredom and adultery.
1 second caller.
That's what he teach.
Yeah.
And like what Cap just brought out. So they looked at him and they stole that to the cloud.
Yeah, the guy's a comedian.
Now he writes
He's a
books.
comedian.
All the women buy his
He
books.
make people laugh. That's what he do. But some of you look at that idiot Wendy Williams. Oh God, she's an
She
idiot.
tell you to cheat on. Go look. She tell you about bad marriages too.
Yeah.
That's what she promotes.
Right. Oh,
She promotes whoredom. Oh
She
girl,
promote- yeah. Oh, you too young. Don't marry him yet. You should date a couple of more guys.
Right.
This is the idiot you want to listen to? That's a big dummy.
Go on.
And we
They-
gotta,
all of them, their life is all screwed up.
Right.
But you want to follow the one that their life screwed up. That's why you see the black community the way it is. You follow a bunch of
hey,
idiots.
we got a phone call too. Ready? Hey, Shalom caller. What's your name, question, or comment?
Shalom, leadership. My name is Melissa, and I am a mentor at a high school. And I have a comment, I have a question, and I need answers if you can give them to me. Just listening to you this morning at the matter at hand or the topic, I am being addressed now at a high school regarding relationships. I am a mentor of a girls club, and those girls are free to come in and talk to me and another young lady that's part of the club itself about any situation they may be going through, not to override the parent. But they just basically have general questions. So about 2-3 months ago, we had a situation where a young lady who was involved in I would say, a relationship with another female. And that female who was acting as the young man became very aggressive and did some inappropriate things to the young lady to where it scared her and she was afraid to speak up. When she finally did speak up, of course, administration and I encouraged her to tell her parents. She went home and she told her mother, but her mother did not know that she was doing lesbian activity. Let's put it like that. She was involved in lesbian activity on campus. It was a secret that she was holding from her mother. However, she did go home and told her mother about the inappropriateness and the fear of this other young lady. Well, the mother became upset. She came up and she told administration that she wanted to press charges on the young lady. And her daughter, once the police did come to the school to take the report, her daughter feared her mom so much to where she didn't want to get her friend in trouble because she liked the activity. It's just that the young girl went too far, and I guess it became kind of new to her, whatever the case may be. And so when the mother was adamant about pressing charges, the police and the administration asked the mother to step out. And later I found out that they felt like the mom was coercing the young lady, her daughter, to press charges, even though the young lady wanted help. She did not want to press charges on the female because, number one, she liked the activity that she was involved with. She just wanted help for making the young lady stop with some of the abuse and the fondling or the inappropriateness that she was doing to her. So as a mentor of Girls Club and a daughter of Sarah, I don't know how to address today's issues without having to address them biblically, which I cannot cross that barrier at school, cross that line. So I have a question for leadership and the brothers on the panel. How, if the tables were turned and it was a young man and you were in my position as a mentor or a counselor at school, how could you approach this or even give any kind of advice, if any?
And before you, I know Deke got something, but we have a captain in a similar situation that works at a high school. He's a coach, and certain kids are transgender, and you have to go by what that kid deems he wants to be, or he or she wants to be deemed as. And he could get fired if he decides to not go by what the policy in the school says.
Right. Correct. And I have dealt with that situation.
And you dealt with that,
sis? Yes, I have dealt with that as a daughter of Sarah. And it scares me because I have approached admin and said, what if she goes in the boys' bathroom and some boy who feels like, okay, you want to be a boy, I'm going to teach you something, and she's raped, where do we stand as a staff member who has witnessed her go into the boys' bathroom or the boys' locker room? Because I'm facing that also, where there's young ladies who at one point feels like, okay, I want to be a young man. My name is Cameron instead of Christian. I want to go into the boys' bathroom or the boys' locker room. And then there's times when they want to be that female and they're going into the girls' locker room or bathroom.
Hey, sis.
Pick up.
Sis.
Yes, sir.
This subject you are talking about right now, we might have to have a part 2 next week on this. I'm going to tell you why. The only thing I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to go in deep to it because we run out of time, because it's already 12 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you this. We're going to, next week, Lord willing, we might have part 2 in this, and it'll be good if you call in again. But however, before you go, because I noticed you said you want to deal with it, but you don't want to actually use the scriptures. But guess what? You don't have to tell them that's the scripture you're using. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
In other words,
but
you can use the scripture to deal with. Say that again, sis.
So I just need to protect myself and know how I can still be
You can use.
Because I am a mentor, and there are girls that come to me with all kinds of problems, even relationship problems, but they have been with boys. So now these young ladies are coming to me, and there's a confidentiality piece also. There is a confidentiality piece, but I'm also mandated with certain things. So when this young lady came to admin and came to us regarding this young lady that she was involved with that became overly aggressive and it scared her, we advised her to tell her mom. But when her mother got involved, the police and admin said that they felt like the mom was coercing the young lady. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, she's only 15. Where does the parent have the right to say, whether you are aware that your daughter's involved or not? And they were saying the parent does not have a right if the young lady does not want to press issue, but she wants the young lady to stop being so aggressive and doing the manipulation and the abuse.
Hey, we're gonna have to. Sis. This is what we're gonna do, because it's 12:15. I know we got to get off. we're gonna next week, Lord willing, we're gonna maybe cover this subject again. Because yes,
or
continue this subject, because that's a. Okay. I did not know this subject is so heavy.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to continue this subject because this is the thing. We here at Patient Sense Radio, we try to talk about stuff that we know that's going on in our communities, but are people usually afraid to speak on it. But when we picked this subject today, we didn't know
it was going to turn this way.
We didn't know it was going to turn this way. Because, you know, the funny thing is, it's the black families, there's a lot of this stuff going on. Right. But the thing with black people is we don't like talk about stuff like that.
We don't like to have our dirty laundry out in public.
Because I'm telling you that Dwayne Wade stuff, y'all guys, the only reason he's in the forefront is because he's a celebrity. He's Dwayne Wade. Correct. But this thing happened to us in the black family every single day. So that's what you was talking about. So sis, let's continue this, Lord willing, next week. Cap, what do you say?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Let's continue this next week. And not only we want you to call, but we want other brothers and sisters to call and participate. Because that's a subject we got to talk about more.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for
so
calling,
much,
sis. Thank you.
And my heart is heavy, and I need answers. So, yes, thank you.
I know you do. We all do, sis. We all do. All
right, thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for your call, sis.
Thank you. Cap.
All right, brothers and sisters, we're going to close out. That's our show for today. Please remember, we do have a school here in Riverdale, Georgia. 691 Highway 138 in Riverdale. We have online classes 3 times a day, 7 days a week for absolutely free at IUIC Classrooms on Facebook and Israel United in Christ on Periscope. Donations, if you want to give to the body, help us get some new equipment, some new microphones, so we won't hear no kids crying anymore. Hell is this? You could do so via PayPal at iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org. If you want to keep the bishop, the deacons, the captains, the officers flying around spreading this gospel, you could do so via PayPal and donating to the Booster Club at iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org.
So we want to thank a couple of brothers behind the scene. Officer Elisha, Officer Kidan, Officer Elward, Officer Yohanan, Officer Malachi. Thank you, Malachi, for the phone calls. Soldier Adino, Soldier Kenani, Soldier Kenani, Officer Corel, Officer Awel, Officer Asa,
Officer Yohanan.
No, I say Yohanan already.
Officer Jerham.
Officer Jerham. And I want to thank our special guest,
Willie.
Officer Nichomaya, Officer Solomon, our special guest for today.
Happy to be here.
So, brothers and sisters, we want to thank you guys. Thank you for turning up with us every Sunday. Remember, there is no show without y'all. There's no show without y'all. Thank you for continuing supporting us. We cannot do it without y'all. Also, we want to thank all of you who participated in the Booster Club. That's right. Because of the Booster Club, we was able to go to different places. As a matter of fact, we just went also a place for the brothers in Sierra Leone. I forgot to bring that up.
All praise to the Most High.
Yes. Some of these brothers didn't have no place to live.
Right.
So they're doing the work. So we just went a place for them, but the place have no furniture. You know, those are men. So we gotta get a couple of beds put in there, get some gas stoves so they can cook, get them little stuff here and there, blanket, sheets. So right now they're sleeping on the floor, but we did have the place. We went a place. Keep us in your prayers. Keep leadership in your prayers. Bishop Netanyahu, the captains, the deacons, the officers that's traveling and putting themselves on the forefront. Keep them in your prayers. A lot of them got sick from that trip from Nigeria. Keep them in your prayers, please. And their families also. Anything else, Cap?
Yes, one other thing. Today at 1 p.m., premiering The official IUIC Atlanta Passover video.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. 1 p.m.
Oh, please.
Tune in. Atlanta YouTube page. Tune in.
Oh, please, Israel. Israel, we love you guys. With that, shalom.
Shalom.
Our people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.